Hello, everybody. Hello, Abhishek, Abhik ji, Amit ji, Amol ji, lovely. Bhupinder ji, Deepak ji. Good to see all of you guys. Gaurav, Kalyan, Kiran, Prakash ji. Lovely. So many of you already joined in. People are joining in. That is good. Hello, Pratik ji. Was the introduction session nice? Did you guys understand the session one? Yes? Lovely, right? All right, great. Yes. We start building on today. We start industry and sectoral analysis. Of course, how to select industries and sectors, right? Our main focus is to our main focus is to to find out industries, to find out companies. That is how we do small cap investing or investing in any stocks. So today we start with industry and sector analysis. We dive deep into how you can find industries. I show you how it is done. I'll first make you understand a couple of concepts, couple of very important concepts, how you can analyze stuff, and then we use, of course, the AI tools that we have. Okay. All right. Yes, absolutely. Lovely. Great. I think I just read one or two messages. People are asking me to increase my volume. All right. Great. Lovely. Chalo, let me quickly move forward. What are you going to learn today? We're going to learn about I'm going to introduce you to industry analysis. I'm going to talk about type of industries. I'm going to talk about pestle analysis, Porter's five forces, SWOT analysis. These are the ways you can find out if any industry, any company is worth investing or not. Then we talk about business models, and I give you a lot of examples. I show you examples how the latest companies example that you all of you must have heard about. Then we talk about how do we select sectors, and we go and check out AI for our analysis for everything. All right. Okay. Perfect. All good. All good. Lovely. So let me quickly start now and let me talk about fundamental analysis. What exactly it is, कैसे करना है, how it is to be done. Guys, fundamental is basically looking at the fundamentals of a company or a sector. Remember, guys, we need to check, see if a sector is in the favor or not. If the things around the sector is good or bad. Uh, there is something called as headwind. There's something called as tailwind. I would want to everybody to write for themselves something called as headwind and something called as tailwind. Okay, you guys know what is it? A headwind basically means uh, when we are driving a car. I'll give you an example. Everybody can understand. When you're driving a car, what happens? If something is coming from the front, if there is a lot of wind coming from the front, it is difficult for us to drive. Correct. Headwind, wind from the from on our head, it is coming towards us. The wind, it is difficult to drive our car, will go slow. That is a deterrent, or that is something which is stopping the growth of that sector or company. I will repeat myself. If you're driving a car, a scooter, or a bike, whatever you're driving, if there's a lot of wind coming towards you, it is difficult to drive the scooter or a car. Correct. The speed will slow down. Yes. Headwinds basically implies in terms of finance world is something which is deterring, or something which is not letting the sector or the company to grow, which is a deterrent. On the other hand, there is something called as tailwind. If there is a lot of pressure coming from behind me, and I'm driving a scooter, I'm driving a cycle. Okay, let me start with the cycle. I'm driving a cycle, and there's a lot of wind from behind me. It will push me. So tailwind is something which is pushing me. For example, policies. For example, policies. So I was talking about tailwinds and headwinds. I hope everybody understood. Guys, I will go slow so you can understand the logic. I can quickly rush through it. So headwind is something which is on my face, wind coming towards me. Now you will never forget, which is not good. Let's say, okay, AI for IT sector in India is a headwind. I'm repeating, artificial intelligence for IT services sector in India is a headwind. It is stopping the growth of the IT sector. But on the other hand, favorable policies by the government, favorable policies by the government for the EV sector is a tailwind. It is helping, it is pushing, and it is helping the EV industry. Are we good, guys? Can I have a quick raise of hand? That tells me that you've understood. अच्छा example है ना? So quickly give me a yes, no raise of hand. Have you understood? Okay. Perfect. That is good news. So headwind, tailwind cover. अब आगे चलते हैं. Fundamental analysis में there are two approaches to fundamental analysis. How do you do it? I'm going to explain it to you, then I'm going to show it to you. Let's start with understanding the two approaches. The first approach is the bottoms up analysis. The second approach is the top down analysis, as you can see on the screen. Okay, what is bottoms up analysis? What is top down approach? Let's start with top down analysis first. Guys, we start big and then we go small. The EIC framework that we did, it's a part of this. Let me quickly make you understand. We look at the economy of the country or as a nation, as a as the world as a whole. For example, if there's a war going on, we're looking at the entire globe, it is not good news. Okay, for example, there is a political conflict going on in a country. We are thinking big, going small, starting from globe, starting from the world, starting from the country, India, let's say, and then we come to industries. Okay, so first we analyze the economy, top down, overall economy, as you can see on the screen. We analyze overall economy, then we pick out sectors, and then we pick out industries and specific companies. Okay, so within a particular sector, there can be multiple industries. For example, under the let me give you an example. Under the travel industry, under the travel sectors, there can be multiple. Okay, understand? So there can be multiple industries and sectors also. So overall economy, sectors, industry, and then we go to specific company. We find out company for ourselves. So we look at how a country economy is doing. We have seen India is doing well. Let me give you my personal 2 cents on it, guys. Everybody listen carefully. I believe India is going to do really, really well, sir, ma'am. मुझे इंडिया का तो हेलो संजीव जी हेलो मुझे लगता है इंडिया तो बहुत अच्छा करेगा और ऑलरेडी कर रहा है इंडिया इज स्टिल द फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग इकोनॉमी इन द वर्ल्ड इंडिया इज नॉट too much dependent on India is not too much dependent on the world. India has a very ballooning middle class. India is at a stage where China was couple of decades back. ठीक है सो कंट्री क्लियर है बहुत अच्छा है एवरीथिंग इज वेरी गुड एवरीबडी नीड्स टू बी इन्वेस्टेड इन इंडिया NRIs are also investing in India. People from outside India are also trying to invest in India. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So we find out economy is doing well. Now we find out strong industries. I will tell you how to do it. And then we choose the best company or the top company in the industry that will follow as we go forward. So that is your top down approach, starting from top to bottom. The second one is bottoms up approach. Acha, kaise hoga ye? How does this work? Bottom approach. Let's see. I believe, everybody listen carefully. I believe that Zomato will do very well. Just giving an example, don't go and start investing in Zomato tomorrow. I believe Swiggy will do really well. So I start with the company. I have an idea. Oh, I am in the IT sector, or maybe I am a doctor, and I know this medical company is doing really, really well. Okay, or maybe this IT company, I know something is doing really, really well. So I start with the company and I go opposite. I start with the company, specific company, then I look at the industry, then I look at the sector, then I look at the overall economy. For example, if you're let's say Zomato is doing really well, I believe Zomato बहुत अच्छा करेगा, Zomato बहुत पैसा बना सकता है, but let's say India will not do well, or people do not have money, the taxes have risen so much, India doesn't have money, India has been bombed, for example, then how will Zomato grow? It cannot. So you have to think, because money आएगा नहीं तो कैसे grow करेगा? So there are two approaches, top down approach and bottom approach. Bottom approach में you start with the company and then you move up. Are we good? Can I have a quick raise of hand? Quick raise of hand, then I move forward, please. Lot of interesting concepts coming up. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. Yes, but yeah, okay, all right, absolutely, absolutely. Lovely. Great, lovely. Okay. Which one is good? Somebody asked me a good question. Which is a good approach? See, both of them are good. There are two ways to do it. It's like there are two ways to same approach. You drive a car. Somebody wants to drive at 60. Somebody wants to drive at 80. The point is you're reaching there, the same place. Maybe not the best example, but it's like two approaches to do the same thing. Okay, whichever makes you money is a good approach. I believe that. I generally follow the top-down approach. Why? Because I believe I need to look at the industry first and then a company. But sometimes in my career, in my life, in my, with experience, I'm telling you, you will get a lot of examples You will get a lot of examples of bottoms up. You know, आपका दोस्त आता है and your friend tells you, bro, buddy, you can buy this stock. ये ना stock बहुत चलेगा, and then you start analyzing that stock. Then you go to the sector, then you go into the company. Okay, so better way is top down, but mostly people will do bottoms up. ठीक है, कोई एक stock समझ आ रहा है, दो stock समझ आ रहा है, we start analyzing it from the opposite direction. So that is approaches to it. So basically what we're doing is इकोनॉमी इंडस्ट्री कंपनी, EIC एनालिसिस, पहले इकोनॉमी देखेंगे फिर इंडस्ट्री फिर कंपनी. इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू इकोनॉमी इंडस्ट्री एंड कंपनी, दैट इज व्हाट अ फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस, और यू कैन कॉल अ टॉप डाउन अप्रोच. अच्छा, सिंस वी आर इन्वेस्टिंग इन इंडिया, वी नो इंडिया, यू नो वी टॉकिंग अबाउट इंडिया. इंडिया में इन्वेस्ट करना अभी बहुत अच्छा है, ठीक है. नाउ बट नाउ वन थिंग इज क्लियर एवरीबडी, दैट इंडिया इज इन्वेस्टमेंट वर्दी. वी आर नॉट a country which is slowing down, we are a country which is going up. Our trajectory is like this, not like this. We are going up. It's like a plane taking off, not a plane landing. Okay, so the next step is to choose the right industry. Now ye kaise karna hai, how to do it? Let me try and talk about industry analysis in a very simple manner. Okay, first we'll talk about industry life cycle. Everybody please understand, this is very, very interesting. So let's focus on this industry life cycle. What is this industry life cycle? Guys, there can be four, you know, a life cycle of an industry, there are generally four stages. The first one is a startup stage. Any industry can be divided into four stages. Are they into startup or are they into other stages? So any let's say EV infrastructure in India. Okay, you have an example here. EV charging infra. It is developing in India. A lot of new companies, new hands are coming into EV charging infra. New technology, few customers, and lot of money spent to grow. Do you agree now? Do you understand what I mean? A startup stage, any industry is like EV infra. अभी क्या हो रहा है? EV गाड़ियां आ रही हैं, but not a lot of EV stations have been put up. So what is happening now? New technology is coming in. The cost is high right now, but it is reducing every 6 months, 1 year. Not a lot of people use EV, but in the next 5 years, the customer base will grow. Lot of money is being spent to set up this infra or set up this industry. Do you agree now? Are you okay? Sorry. Have you understood? Can I move forward, please? Okay. Okay. Perfect. Good. Understood? Okay, lovely. What is the second stage? The second stage is a growth stage. Okay. More people have started coming in. More customers are joining. People are getting aware. The revenue starts rising, but slowly and steadily competition aa jata hai. You see any place, you see around your area. You see around your area when Zomato start or when Blinkit was there. Blinkit started 10 minutes delivery. Oh, lot of money was being spent on Blinkit, right? And people did not believe. Oh, 10 minutes mein kisko chahiye yaar? Who wants in 10 minutes? Now dekho what happens. Now when it is in growth phase, more have come in. Zepto has also come in. Amazon has also come in. Flipkart has also come in. Every big player. Tata also wants to come in. I see my a place where I order simple things. They have also started 10, 20, 30 minutes delivery. Many customers join. Revenue rises. More competition appears. That is, for example, let's say solar industry. Let's say all the e-commerce industry that I've been talking about, some of it, not all of it, but quick commerce, for example, Blinkit and Zepto are in the growth stage. Okay, the third is the maturity stage. अब क्या हो जाता है? Product common हो जाता है. Everybody knows about it. Now Uber and Ola are, I think, are around the maturity age. Okay, product is common. Okay, profits are not high for them. Profits are not high for them. They have not made money, but fewer new companies enter. Fewer new company enter. For example, FMCG. अब क्या वहां पर product common है. Everybody is creating shampoo. Now they are trying to differentiate different between shampoos, paste. Now they're coming. Okay, now we have organic shampoo. Now we have premium shampoo. Now we have something which smells really well. Now they're targeting different because maturity आ चुकी है. न्यू कंपनी ज्यादा एंटर नहीं कर रही है. प्रॉफिट बन रहा है, बट बहुत ज्यादा प्रॉफिट बन चुका है. नाउ दैट इज बीइंग डिवाइडेड अमंग लॉट ऑफ प्लेयर्स. Understood? The last stage is a decline stage. So we don't have to be in a decline stage. We ideally want to get up, get in the growth stage. Startup mein you'll have to wait a lot. If you're entering an industry in the startup phase, you'll have to wait a lot. Your investment, you might get higher returns, but you'll have to wait for a long time. Okay. Decline stage is new products replace old ones and the industry fades until it adapts. DVD player, for example, अब क्या है? अब तो खत्म हो गया. No DVDs. I remember iPods आए थे Apple के. No there. Okay, so decline stage, new product replace old ones and the industry fades. This is an industry life cycle. You have to remember this. Okay, good. Can I have a quick raise of hand? Can I quickly move forward, please? Quick raise of hand from everybody. Everybody raise of hand. हाँ, सब लोग, सब लोग. Hello प्रकाश जी, hello. Okay, perfect, perfect. बहुत लोग. Hello Amol ji, hello Saurav, how are you? Hi Rishabh. Okay, perfect. So different types of industries. Now guys, I'm going to show you a website, couple of websites actually, where you can look at different types of industries, but I have taken a screenshot. This is almost not exact, but almost all the industries in India. Starts from agriculture, education, electric vehicles, engineering goods, financial services, FMCG. All of them have links. You can go and check out inside them also. Okay, so automobiles है, aviation है, आयुष, banking, biotechnology, telecommunication, steel, services, science, technology, textile, ये सारे industries हैं इंडिया में. कहाँ देख सकते हो? Let me try and show it to you. Okay, there's one website called as IBEF, ibef.org. ठीक है, यहाँ पे देख सकते हो ibef.org. टीम प्लीज सेंड दिस लिंक टू एवरीबडी. ibef.org. प्लीज अभी मत खोलना सब लोग यार, वेबसाइट स्लो हो जाती, चलती नहीं है. Don't send it right now. Don't send it right now. We'll do it later. It will not work for me. Here, what you can do is, you can go here, Indian economy. You can go to Indian economy. Yeah. Okay. You can go to Indian economy and here सारी चीजें आपको दिख जाएंगे इंडियन इकोनॉमी के बारे में. Here you can go to industry. Here I have taken a screenshot from here only. Okay, and you can click on any of the link. Let's say I want to go into the automobile sector. Automobile पे click करा, it shows you automobile का reports. You make an account, it's a free account. You can download the report also. Helpful? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Helpful? Is it helpful? Thumbs up, please, everybody. Everybody thumbs up. Now we'll come to AI later on, but please understand कहाँ से देखना है. Sources are very important. Where to look at it. Okay, understood? So this is one of the websites, IBEF, that we'll be using extensively. All the industries की reports मिल जाएंगे आपको. Okay, lot of report. Let's say FMCG चलते हैं. Everybody should know FMCG, right? All those Hindustan Lever, Nestle वाली companies, huh? So FMCG, यहाँ पे you can change the industry from here also, from here. See, Advantage India, what's happening? Okay, and a snapshot, showcase. It also give you infographics. You go Imami, ITC, all those companies will start coming here. Okay, then you go to infographics. Click on it. ये infographics आ जाएंगे सारे. All the infographics, people want to understand what is the ratio, कितना segment है, everything is there. Market size in 2023 it was 167 billion US dollars. It has grown at 28% CAGR. 2027 May it is expected to be 615 US billion dollars. See the market size, such a big opportunity. Okay, so like this you can of course read it if you want to. You can download the PDF also if you want here. And anybody wants, reports are here, all the reports and related news are here. I just want to go through one of it so that you can understand. I can go and click on it. It'll download the report also like this. ये देखो सामने report बन गया. Entire report on a particular industry. Helpful? Helpful? Quick raise of hand if it's helpful, please. Everybody? Okay, there's one more website. I will, as I move forward, you can look into it here right now. So I'll quickly show you. Investindia.gov.in. This is a very, very nice website. A very, very nice website. This is a very, very nice website. The website का नाम है कौन सा है? इंडिया इन्वेस्ट इंडिया ये वेबसाइट है. ठीक है, यहाँ पे भी सब कुछ मिल जाएगा. सी हेयर अपॉर्चुनिटीज, ऑल द इंडस्ट्री सेक्टर्स. सी ऑल सेक्टर्स. I like this also, very good. They have amazing reports and you can check out how many 41 industries, guys. 41 industries. Semiconductors, you want to read here, you can go and check out the overview. Everything is here. Okay, so these are two very, very good ones for sectors. Okay, now let's go back. Different type of industries I was talking about. आगे चलें? अच्छा. How do you choose the right industry is the question. How do you choose the right industry? You know where to check out the industries, where to check out the reports. Now you can go and of course read the reports. These are very good reports. Start with Invest India. You can also go into IBEF. दोनों अच्छे हैं. Start with Invest India and then IBEF. Okay. To choose the right industry, guys, you have to find some common method of analysis, and I'll be discussing 3 of the frameworks. Okay. Some of them are very common, but I will tell you how to look at it now in a different manner. Okay. So let's start with the first one. The first one is a pestle analysis. How many of you have heard the word called pestle? A raise of hand. How many of you have heard the pestle analysis? I don't assume बहुत सारे लोगों ने सुना होगा. Yeah, I see. Yeah, 5%, 7% people giving me a raise of hand. Okay, very rare. Let me quickly go through it. What exactly does it mean? Pestle analysis में पहली चीज है politics. P is politics. How you guys, when we are looking into the industry, we have to look at certain things. ठीक है. First is pestle analysis में politics. वो उसके अंदर क्या आता है? What all things come under politics? Taxation, trade regulation, foreign trade policies, government policies. None of you need to do it right now. Please understand, you are not. You have to just listen to it. Understand what does it mean. You're not supposed to go and check out. How will you check out कि this sector is का इसका politics से ज़्यादा relation नहीं है? Don't have to do it. Lot of things AI will do for us. You just have to understand होता क्या है. ठीक है. So pestle analysis में first is politics. Second is economy. E is economy. How do you figure out economy अच्छा है नहीं अच्छा है? How economy is going or not? You look at the GDP, growth rate, gross domestic product. India is around $3 trillion economy. India is around $3 trillion economy, will be very soon becoming a $5 trillion economy. बहुत तेजी से हम बढ़ रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है हमारा. Interest rates ज्यादा हाई नहीं होने चाहिए. ओके, अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट ज्यादा हाई नहीं होना चाहिए. ये चीजें आपको बताता है हाउ योर इकोनॉमी इज ग्रोइंग. थर्ड इज सोसाइटी. S is society. Demographic variable. For example, in a Muslim country, you would there will be a certain type of meat which is sold. I'm just giving an example. Depending on the religion, demography. For example, in India, where majority of population is middle class, you will want to cater to middle class. And unlike in Japan, where a lot of population is old now, you would produce something for them. Correct. So you have to look at things. हमारा society कैसा है? हमारा middle class है, लोग consumption कर रहे हैं. Or is a consumption driven economy right now. So you have to look at consumption. For example, US में बहुत consumption है. People just want to spend and buy stuff in the US. Consumption driven. India is also consumption driven now. Japan is slowing क्योंकि वहां ज्यादा लोग बूढ़े हैं, ज्यादा लोग there are a lot of people who are old now, a lot of part of the population. India का भी problem आएगा अगले 20-30 साल में, तभी it is a good time to grow right now. Next 20-30 years के बाद इंडिया में भी ये problem शुरू हो जाएंगे जो अब चाइना में हो रहा है. So right, you'll have to look at society and then think about how you invest. इंडिया में क्या हो रहा है? I'm giving you a lot of insights. Please understand with my examples. Apart from what I'm telling you, you have to look at it. How can we estimate GDP? We have to look at numbers, sir. We are not, you don't have to go and, so there are two ways to do GDP estimation. Income method, expenditure method. I don't want to get into it. You don't have to go and calculate it. Numbers are freely available. You go visit RBI website, you just throw it on AI, Google it. India भी $3 trillion का economy. You have to see कितना से grow कर रहा है. कितना से grow कर रहा है, ये आपको देखना है. ठीक है, 5%, 7%, 8%. India is growing around 7 to 8% के बीच में grow कर रहा है, which is very good. Okay. One thing, इंडिया में एक ट्रेंड है, एवरीबडी फोकस प्रीमियमाइजेशन. करंटली बहुत हाई चल रहा है. एवरीबडी वांट्स टू कंज्यूम प्रीमियम प्रोडक्ट्स. पीपल आर बाइंग प्रीमियम स्टफ. यू लुक एट शूज, यू लुक एट क्लोथ्स, यू लुक एट फूड. प्रीमियमाइजेशन बढ़ रहा है, राइट? लॉट ऑफ कंपनी एंड प्रीमियम प्रोडक्ट्स महंगा बिकता है. अंडरस्टैंड, देयर इज अ हाई प्रॉफिट मार्जिन इन प्रीमियम प्रोडक्ट्स. अ रिलैक्सो चप्पल which is for 50, 60, 70 rupees, the blue and white चप्पल, उसमें कमाई नहीं होता है कंपनी को. कमाई होगा वो 800, 900 rupees का रिलैक्सो का, let's say a Sparks product. It's a brand of Relaxo which is selling for 1000, 2000 rupees. That is where they will make major amount of profits. You understand? So हमें देखना है, premiumization is a very good trend and everybody can think about it. The fourth is technology. For example, अभी कह रहे हैं कि इंडिया AI में पीछे रह जाएगा. India, and because of AI, the IT companies in India are going to, especially the IT companies, because a lot of entry jobs are there. Correct. People generally go to TCS, Infosys as their first job. Because IT will slow down, then Bangalore will slow down because a lot of IT people stay in Bangalore. Because IT will slow down, then the real estate sector might slow down because बहुत सारा IT crowd वहाँ पर real estate लेता है. So companies like any company which is there based out of Bangalore or South, basically IT driven places might see a slowdown in the real estate thing. You have to start thinking this angle. ठीक है. So technology, if India does well in AI, or if India does well in technology or any particular sector जो technology में अच्छा कर रहा है, that can do well. Next, environment, very very important when you're looking at pest analysis. And last is law. Law, उसका law कैसा है? Law में कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं है वहां पर. Now you have to go and understand each and everything. You have to take an idea. Pest analysis क्या होता है? Politics, economy, society, technology, environment and law. Question: can be done for a country, industry or even a company. So pest analysis you can do it for industry, you can also do it for a country, you can do it for a company. What is important is what are the strengths, challenges, risk and prospect. Strength, challenges, risk and prospect. Have you understood a macro view? Then I go forward and show you how we can do all of this. Have you understood the macro view? Concept समझ आ गया? करना क्या है, होता क्या है? Concept समझ आ गया? Done? Can I move forward please? Hello Purnima ji, hello, how are you? Okay, next. So what to look for an ideal industry, sir, ma'am? What to look? Risk from political, social, environmental factors. For example, if there is a war going on, what will happen? Oil supply will go down, lot of environmental risks rise up, correct? Lot of political risks rise up, uprising can happen. ठीक है. ईरान में क्या हुआ था? Social, uprising happened. Correct. Uprising happened because of anything. So political, social, environmental factors should be low. The risk from these factors should be low. If it is high, then industry is a threat rather than advantage. So it is a threat to the industry. So अगर कुछ ऐसा होता है तो oil पर prices बढ़ जाएगा. Oil companies will be in a bad shape. Not only oil companies, any company which uses oil, for example, paint companies, ठीक है, that will also be impacted. ठीक है. See in front of you, take petroleum industry. It has high political risks in terms of taxation and regulation, and high environmental risk because you have to dig a lot. Anything which is related to coal and petrol and oil, it generally has high political risk. Okay. Because what is happening now, the younger generation now, they become very environment conscious. Of course, I'm not saying older generation nahi the, but because of social media, because of things going around, they have become more environment conscious. Okay, let's say for example, Reliance has used this to advantage. This is very interesting. The biggest refinery in the world, and no other private entity can think of competing with Reliance because the entry barrier is so high. They have political risk. It has political risk, and they have used politics to their advantage. Correct. So what am I saying? Reliance has used this to its advantage, the biggest refinery in the world, and no private entity in India can think of competing with Reliance. The second entity which competes in India in terms of this is ONGC, which is government related, not private. So कोई आता ही नहीं है. Understood? Okay. Next, let's analyze the tire industry. Very very easy. Let's focus. How do you analyze the industry? Acha, tire industry, everybody knows the tire industry. We use tires in cars, we use tires in bikes, scooters. How do you analyze it? Political factor. Tire is moderately regulated industry. Tire is a moderately regulated industry. Regulation mostly revolve around exports and imports, but the overall policy stance is supportive. So क्या होता है ना इसमें? Generally जो regulation है ना, lot of tire is exported. Lot of tire is exported. ठीक है, फ्रॉम इंडिया टू अदर कंट्री. सो टायर में ज्यादा रेगुलेशन नहीं, बट हाँ ओवरऑल पॉलिसी स्टांस सपोर्टिव है इस इंडस्ट्री. ओके, व्हाट नेक्स्ट? Economic factors. All economic factors like interest rate and business cycle that impact vehicles. Very very interesting point. Please understand, and I'll explain in a simple manner. If the interest rate in India rise, think about it. If the interest rate in India rise, will it be good or bad for the car industry? ज्यादा गाड़ी बिकेगी, कम गाड़ी बिकेगी? If the interest rate, okay, very good, I have answers coming in. If the interest, oh lovely, if the interest rate rise, will more cars be sold or less cars be sold? I have got blanket right answers. Nobody has given me a wrong answer right now. Bad, bad, bad. Less car, less car, less car, less car, less car, less car. Absolutely right. अगर गाड़ियां कम बिकेंगी, if less cars are sold, logically less tires will be sold. So it is negative for a tire industry. Understand? Understand? Okay. Always remember one more thing. There are two kinds of demand for a tire industry. There are two kinds of demand. One is new tires, new car. The second is replacement. My car, after 3, 4, 5 years, if I'm running very high mileage, if I'm running a lot of kilometers, then what will happen? The replacement, I have to replace the tire. So वो replacement market कहलाता है. ठीक है? Okay. So there are two types of demand for a tire industry, and if the interest rates is rising, it is bad for the tire industry. You have to analyze like this. Society is irrelevant. It doesn't matter, what it matters to a certain extent, but irrelevant hai ki which religion you are, which caste you are. It doesn't matter. You will not buy a particular type of tire because you're from a different religion, if you're from a different demography, you come from a different state. So it is irrelevant. Okay, one thing can be relevant. हाँ, इसमें irrelevant है. Social में कोई relevance नहीं है टायर इंडस्ट्री का. ठीक है, खाने में हो सकता है. It can be खाने में. For example, there is a Jain community. There is a Jain community that doesn't eat non-veg or eggs. तो जहां जैन कम्युनिटी ज्यादा है वहां पर एग्स नहीं बिकेंगे, लिशियस कंपनी नहीं चलेगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल गुजरात में, एटलीस्ट ऑन द फेस, गुजरात में अल्कोहल कम बिकेगा, राइट? इट कैनॉट बी सोल्ड आउट इन द ओपन. यू हैव टू थिंक फ्रॉम दिस पर्सपेक्टिव. ओके, टेक्नोलॉजी, नो मेजर अनफेवरेबल ट्रेंड इन द टायर इंडस्ट्री. इनोवेशन स्लो है, कुछ खास इनोवेशन नहीं होता टायर इंडस्ट्री में, थोड़ा धीरे धीरे होता है, धीरे धीरे. And players have enough resources to catch up. Can you name two players or two companies from the tire industries? Let me see. Can you name two companies from the tire industry in India? Two companies from the tire industry. Let me see. Wow, two companies from the tire industry. कौन सी दो कंपनी टायर बनाती है इंडिया में? Okay, absolutely right. Wow, somebody has written 5. Yes, the biggest is MRF. You guys are absolutely right. C8, JK Tire, MRF, absolutely right. Bridgestone, Continent, yes, absolutely right. Apollo, you are right. All of the, you have answered my question. When you know so many names, there was a logic to it. When you know so many names from the industry, that means none of them are very small. None of them are very small. There'll be a number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, but the difference is not huge. सो सबके पास बहुत पैसा है टू कैच अप, सभी इनोवेशन ज्यादा नहीं हो रहा है. क्योंकि प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, अगर इनोवेशन में पैसा लगता है, इफ एमआरएफ डज इनोवेशन, स्पेंड 100 crore rupees on developing a new tire, it can be easily, yes Kanveer ji, you are right, Apollo, it can be easily knocked off. जैसे चाइना करता है ना, यूएस का टेक्नोलॉजी बनाता है, वो क्विकली कॉपी कर लेता था, पहले तो ऐसे ही होता था. तो अपोलो बनाएगा, MRF बनाएगा, others will copy because they have enough resources to copy. So generally innovation ऐसी इंडस्ट्री में कम होता है. Logic understood? Interesting, right? Can I have a quick raise of hand? Quick raise of hand. टेक्नोलॉजी में क्या है? EV sales can boost tire demand. अभी क्या हो रहा है? EVs बढ़ रहे हैं, EV heavier होता है तो उसमें wear off ज्यादा होगा. ठीक है? Okay, next. Environmental, the primary raw material is derived from petroleum, तो इसका environment concern बहुत होता है. Environment concerns बहुत है इस इंडस्ट्री में. Another important trend to look is recycling of tire. Recycling is possible, but it constitutes a very small industry of the whole. So environment में यहाँ पे एक problem आता है for the tire industry. Okay, petroleum. One more thing. In case of any war in the Middle East, what will happen? Is it good or bad for tire industry? जो अभी हमने देखा, is it good or bad? Because petroleum is a raw material which is used to make, so you go and check out, जाके देखना. Yes, you guys are absolutely right. Bad, it would have been negative for the tire industry. The day you start thinking like this, I am telling you, you are very close to becoming a good researcher. ठीक है? Okay, next. Legal, कोई significant concern नहीं with respect to legal. Second model is 5 forces analysis. ये तो सबसे simple है, very common, the 5 force analysis. First of the 5 forces is rivalry among existing competitors. टायर इंडस्ट्री में तो बहुत राइवलरी है. हाउ मेनी प्लेयर्स आर देयर इन द इंडस्ट्री? टेल मी, कैन यू नेम इंडस्ट्री इन इंडिया? वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन, लिसन टू मी. Yes, absolutely, Somanji, you're right. Can you name an industry in India where there is only one player or monopoly hai? Can you name an industry in India there is only one player or there is monopoly? Aviation, really? There is Indigo, there is Air India, there is SpiceJet. हाँ ठीक है, छोटा प्लेयर है बट बहुत सारे हैं. रेलवे इज अ गवर्नमेंट थिंग. ओके ओके, क्लोज टू मोनोपोली अगेंस्ट गवर्नमेंट. ओके, रिलायंस के छोटे छोटे प्लेयर्स हैं. आईटीसी, नो नो, देयर आर लॉट ऑफ कंपटीशन टू आईटीसी. समबडी रोड HAL, अगेन गवर्नमेंट है. ओके, हेलीकॉप्टर. ओके, अग्रवाल इंडस्ट्री. ओके, oh, I'm sure there would be a lot of similar names. Tobacco, ITC, a lot of companies make cigarettes and tobacco. No monopoly. We are in an oligopolistic economy. No, I'm talking about industries. They can be monopoly industry or monopolistic. They can be few players. Let me give you an example. Not a real defense में नहीं है, बहुत सारी कंपनीज है डिफेंस में. Petrochemical in Reliance. Okay, small players. There is a major players Reliance, but ONGC is there. I can remember one name straight away. Pidlite for Fevicol. Okay, small players are coming up. Very good example. Let me give you a very yes, very good answer. Somebody has written, it's not a monopoly, but it's a duopoly telecom. Simple है ना? Simple है. Think about it. कितना simple है? It's close to a monopoly. There are only two players in the industry. अच्छा, एक और बताता हूँ. At least listed players. Two players, Zomato and Swiggy, which is listed. Zepto भी है but listed नहीं in quick commerce. अच्छा, ऐसे. So if you can find good monopolies, let me give you a secret today. If you can find good monopolies which are running profitably, वो कंपनी तो लेना ही चाहिए. वो कंपनी तो लेना ही चाहिए ना. इंडिया में मोनोपोली बहुत मुश्किल से मिलेगा. पेंट में देयर इज लॉट ऑफ कंपटीशन. अर्बन क्लैप, वाओ, that's a very good answer. Urban Clap, huh? Is there any company like Urban Clap in India? I don't think so. Okay, very good. Snabit is just one portion. I knew somebody will write Snabit of Toronto. Those are just providing one part of it, but Urban Clap and Urban Company is the same. Name change हो गया. Okay, understood. Good, very good. So number of competition should be low. Entry barrier should be low. Industry growth rate. The industry should be growing at a fast pace. Please understand. If the industry for Zomato and Blinkit is growing at 15-20%, then only they can grow. Let's say it is going at 15%. The industry, वो तीन चार कंपनी मिला के इंडस्ट्री बनता है. The industry is going at 15% every year. Then maybe they can outperform. Good companies can outperform. They can grow at 20%. That is where you buy it. बट अगर इंडस्ट्री 2-4% पे ग्रो कर रहा है, इट इज हाईली अनलाइकली दैट सम प्लेयर विल ग्रो एट 20%. हाईली अनलाइकली. ठीक है. सो वी हैव टू सी हाउ इज द इंडस्ट्री ग्रोइंग. ग्रोथ रेट अच्छा होना चाहिए. ब्रांड लॉयल्टी, अगर किसी का ब्रांड लॉयल्टी, फॉर एग्जांपल लेट्स से यू हैव अ ब्रांड लॉयल्टी टुवर्ड्स एप्पल. पीपल आर एप्पल लॉयलिस्ट. पीपल विल बी फाइटिंग विद ईच अदर, चाहे उसमें फीचर हो ना हो. पीपल आर ब्रांड लॉयल. ओ, वी हैव अ एप्पल इकोसिस्टम एट आवर प्लेस. पीपल, यू हैव हर्ड दैट, राइट? और मे बी पीपल आर, अब नहीं है, बट पीपल वर ऑल्सो स्नीकर हेड्स. ओ, वी आर सो व्हाट यू कॉल दोज नाइकी जॉर्डन्स, राइट? जॉर्डन्स लेने हमें, राइट? यू विल मे बी किड्स एट योर प्लेस, they have become brand loyalists. They will only buy this. Okay, I will buy only Maruti. How to check the industry growth rate? You can of course go and check out the website that I just talked about, Invest India and IBF. वहां पे इंडस्ट्री में जाके खोल के देखिए, और you can check with AI, वो हम दिखाएंगे आपको. But if you want to read, if you can of course go to this website called IBEF or Invest India. You can go and check out. There are all industries listed. Everything about those are listed here. Or instead, I will tell you a shortcut also as I move forward. Okay, so rivalry among existing competitors कम से कम होना चाहिए. The switching cost for customers should be high. Remember guys, it is very easy for you to switch from Jio to Airtel or Airtel to Jio today. अरे यार, Airtel का सर्विस अच्छा नहीं है, let me switch to Jio. अरे Jio में दिक्कत आ रहा है, they are charging me high price, I will switch to Airtel. It should not be that easy. If it's difficult, it is good to buy it. Yeah, if it's easy, you should not buy it. You should, no, I'm not saying you should not buy it. You should be skeptical. Okay, so 5 forces analysis में first is rivalry among existing competition, threat of new entrants. Not everybody can enter and start a car company today. It's very capital intensive. Lot of money is needed. Not every company can start an Uber and Ola today. You have to burn a lot of money. It's very capital intensive. You have to give, last profit. अभी तक वो नहीं बना पाए हैं. Correct. So economies of scale enjoyed means they have become so big. For example, Flipkart and Amazon. There are only two big names. और तीसरा चौथा नाम तो नहीं आया, कोई बड़ा नाम नहीं है, राइट? सब कोशिश कर रहे हैं. इट इज डिफिकल्ट, कैपिटल रिक्वायरमेंट इज वेरी हाई, इकोनॉमीज ऑफ स्केल are being enjoyed because they have become so big. The economies of scale means they are doing in a large scale, they are able to reduce their cost, and hence they are able to put their on their part to journey, on their part to profitability. ठीक है. Government regulation and policy should be favorable. The government should be favoring the whatever said and done. अगर government against है ना, तो it is very difficult for your industry and your company to grow. So for example, every year in the budget you will see एक चीज कॉमन है. बजट में क्या होगा? हर साल एक चीज कॉमन है, कुछ समझ आए ना आए, टोबैको पे टैक्स बढ़ा देते हैं. It is very simple. Nobody will question that, right? Nobody will say, oh, why have you increased the. No politician will say that. So the government regulation policy should be favorable to you. This is the reason, because ITC for years, I remember for years the ITC stock में कुछ हुआ ही नहीं. Nothing happened ITC stock. इतनी अच्छी कंपनी बोलते थे, stagnant थी, because सबको पता है बजट आएगा और 10 से 15% बढ़ जाएगा. Yeah, somebody is asking me, can Nykaa be considered as monopoly? What do you think, guys? What do you think? Can Nykaa be? Is Nykaa a monopoly? Is Nykaa a monopoly? Yes or no? Absolutely agree with everybody. Nope. There are a lot of other companies which sell what Nykaa sells, ma'am. But good, very good. I'm so happy that you guys are thinking. Coal India, maybe that's a good example. Coal India, very good answer, Jivaganji. Very good answer. Okay. Again, but you understand what railway. I'm not talking about government companies. Please understand, government company में monopoly हो सकता है, because the government is not letting others to enter that. And no government, I generally, पेटीएम कैसे बहुत कंपनी है ना, कितना सारा पेटीएम जैसा कंपनी है. बट प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, गवर्नमेंट में मोनोपोली होना कोई बड़ा बात नहीं है. गवर्नमेंट बोलेगा नहीं, आई विल नॉट लेट एनीबडी कम इन द इंश्योरेंस सेक्टर, दे विल स्टार्ट हैविंग मोनोपोलीज देयर. आई विल नॉट कम एनीबडी मैन्युफैक्चर डिफेंस. करेक्ट. आई विल नॉट एनीबडी डिफेंस, तो हो जाएगा. सीडीएसएल एंड एनएसडीएल दो हैं. सीडीएसएल एनएसडीएल का डुओपोली है, मोनोपोली नहीं, दो है. एनएसडीएल भी है. ठीक है. लेंसकार्ट यू कैन से, बट लेंसकार्ट का टाइटन आई प्लस भी है. बहुत सारी कंपनीज है, लेंसकार्ट तो जस्ट वन ऑफ देम. ठीक है. सो स्टार्ट थिंकिंग फ्रॉम दिस एंगल. आई एम हैप्पी दैट यू आर थिंकिंग फ्रॉम दिस एंगल. गुड. थर्ड 5 forces मॉडल में है बार्गेनिंग पावर ऑफ सप्लायर्स. द पीपल हु आर सप्लाइंग स्टफ टू यू, टू द कंपनी, do they have a lot of bargaining power? If I am Maruti and I have 20 companies which can give me tires or steerings, then I don't have a bargaining power. Sorry, the suppliers don't have a bargaining power. But only one company which makes airbags, for example, that quality airbag, nobody can supply. That company has a monopoly, or they have limited number of suppliers. You should think about buying that company. Think from this angle now. Okay. Fourth, 5 force एनालिसिस में फोर्थ इज बार्गेनिंग पावर ऑफ बायर्स. कितने बायर है मार्केट में? ठीक है. वट एवर सेड एंड डन, प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, लेट मी गिव एन एग्जांपल. वट एवर सेड एंड डन, कुछ भी कर लो आप, वट एवर सेड एंड डन, you increase the price of cigarettes by 20-30%, people will still smoke. You increase the price of alcohol by 50%, people will still drink. Correct. So you have to think from such angle. Price sensitive to customers की बात कर रहा हूं मैं. We are not sensitive. People who smoke will keep smoking. Okay, they will smoke maybe one less, but they get used to the price and they start smoking again. So you cannot control them. Yeah, maybe the price rise बढ़ गया, the price has risen, the quantity has fallen, but again the revenue is same, because if I increase by 20%, 10% people drink less or smoke less, I still make more money. And last is threat of substitute products. Very important. Tomorrow, if the price of a car, entry car of, let's say, a Swift Desire is increased by 50%, will you buy that Swift Desire, or will you switch to Aura, a Hyundai Aura maybe, or Amaze? They are similar priced cars. If the price of Desire is increased by 50%, will you still buy Desire? Will you switch quickly to similar cars in other brands? Yes or no? Switch? Will switch? Right? Will switch, correct? Will switch, right? Sure, Ramesh ji will try. Okay? Okay, no, एग्जैक्टली तो अगर सब्स्टिट्यूट प्रोडक्ट पड़े हैं तो आप ज्यादा प्राइस नहीं बढ़ा सकते हो, unless and until you have something which is unique. Unless and until something you have unique. Let's say you have an EV car which runs 2000 kilometers or 1000 kilometer at one charge. Let's say you have an EV car. Let's say you have an EV car which runs 1000 kilometers. You have a unique thing which nobody else has. Let's say you have a phone which has much better camera, or you have something which is unique which others don't have. Correct? Then maybe you will not switch. लास्ट पॉइंट क्या था? बार्गेनिंग पावर ऑफ बायर्स की बात कर रहे थे हम. अब हम फोर्थ पॉइंट किसी ने पूछा. फिफ्थ पॉइंट इज थ्रेट ऑफ सब्स्टिट्यूट प्रोडक्ट्स. ओके रमेश जी, अब आगे चलते हैं. द एग्जाम्पल टायर इंडस्ट्री में इसका बार्गेनिंग पावर सप्लायर्स क्या है? वेरी वेरी क्विकली आई मूव फॉरवर्ड. क्रूड ऑयल मेक्स 75% ऑफ कंपोनेंट यूज्ड टू मैन्युफैक्चर टायर्स गाइस. सो टायर में क्रूड ऑयल का बहुत बड़ा रोल है. So if war happens in the Middle East, then what happens? Crude oil में हो गया. अभी war हुआ था ना, अभी war हो रहा था, हुआ था. 75% ऑफ द कंपोनेंट्स को क्या हो जाता है? सीधा टायर इंडस्ट्री भाग जाएगा प्राइस. ओके ओके. सेकंड, बार्गेनिंग पावर ऑफ बार्गेनिंग पावर ऑफ बायर. Car manufacturing like Maruti buy in large contracts and the price of contract based, they can exert significant power. For example, guys, mostly if you'll see, let's say Maruti has mostly MRF tires or Apollo tires. Correct? Your tire gets deflated, right? अगर मारुति का बड़ा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है विद अपोलो, you know, right? Maruti is like the India's biggest car manufacturer, has around close to 50%, 47, 48, 50% market share. If Maruti वे अच्छा तुम मेरे को इतना महंगा प्राइस दे रहा है, the other company is giving me similar quality at 20% cheaper, I will quickly move ahead. Maybe I will not move it quickly, but I will take time, but I will move ahead. So बायर्स का मैन्युफैक्चरिंग पावर यहाँ पे बहुत ज्यादा है यहाँ पे. Then buy in the replacement market command medium low bargaining power. What does mean? You and me go to the shop and the shopkeeper tells me, yaar, you buy Seat tires, they have, the quality is very good, Apollo is not that well. They tell you 2-3 things and we will not buy. See, I'm not selling it to people. I don't have good quality also because Seat is giving me. So what is the logic? Replacement market में, like you and me, people who go to buy our second tire, third tire, when the tire gets worn out, we don't have a lot of bargaining power. ठीक है, अंडरस्टूड. ओके. न्यू एंट्रेंस थ्रेट, यहां पे ज्यादा एंट्री बैरियर नहीं है. मटेरियल अवेलेबल है, रबर अवेलेबल है, क्रूड ऑयल इज देयर, नॉट अ लॉट ऑफ मार्जिन इज देयर इन द इंडस्ट्री. ओके, सो लॉट ऑफ प्राइस वॉर डजंट हैपन. It cannot happen. Lot of price war, क्योंकि the margin is very low. Guys, if you are looking at, I'm giving you a few examples. For a few examples, like if you are looking, if you can find high margin industries, those are better, right? Low margin industry में क्या होगा? They have to make big scale. They have to sell more to earn more. Okay, somebody talked about brand loyalty. Of course, people have brand loyalty, but tell me honestly, tires में ज्यादा brand loyalty है क्या? I don't think so. For me, I don't think so. Maybe you can correct me if maybe I'm wrong. But if let's say MRF is a good quality, people want to buy MRF Apollo. If you're getting similar quality at 30% discount, won't you go for that? For tires, I think people will quickly switch. Maybe you and me not, but people quickly switch. Okay, all right. It is not like a brand like which is ingrained, like Nike. Let's say Nike, or let's say a BMW, Mercedes. I want to buy BMW only, or I'm a Mercedes fan, I will only buy Mercedes. Or maybe I want to buy Ferrari, चाहे कोई भी price हो, I want to buy Ferrari. It is my childhood dream to ride a Ferrari. Okay, so maybe there threat of new entrant doesn't matter. Okay, next. Look at the screen, guys. Global tire maker accelerate make in India plans buoyed by government's PLI scheme. What is happening here? What is happening here? The government is supporting by the PLI scheme. ठीक है, यहां पढ़ते हैं. Global tire manufacturing including the likes of Michelin, Bridgestone and Goodyear are getting to invest in India's manufacturing sector. Means potential enter lot of people. Birla Tire, Yokohama, तो यहां पर threat of new entrants हो रहा है क्योंकि new players are coming in They are coming in with mehenga tire. These are all expensive companies. Michelin, Bridgestone, Goodyear. They sell you premium. They sell you premium tires. They don't sell you the run of the mill or normally same tires. Right, Suresh, you are absolutely right. Okay, what next? What am I trying to? I will summarize it at the end. Please understand the concept. अभी मैं सब summarize करूंगा, सब समझ आ जाएगा. So example हम बात कर रहे थे टायर इंडस्ट्री की. So let's say example substitute है tire along with fire, one of the key inventions that has been with humanity for long. So set of substitute? Of course not. You think आज से 30-40 years I've been seeing, you have not found a substitute for tire. Na? How will you? What will you put in place of tire? Will you place a wheel? No. तो कोई substitute खास इसमें there's not a lot of substitute. Industry rivalry. Look at here, guys. Very interesting. Even though MRF has maintained a lead, companies compete fiercely for market share. That can be seen from the graph below. Look at the graph. Look at the graph. ज़्यादा difference नहीं आ रहा है. जो है ना, that is see the difference here. The gap. The gap is not changing a lot, which means all of them are maintaining their market share, and none of them are able to take a lot of market share from each other. तो 1-2% ऊपर से चलता है, but it's not like somebody's gone from 30 to 50 suddenly. Okay, understood? Okay, what next? Just a second. Okay. Yeah, SWOT analysis. Let's come to SWOT analysis, which is strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. अभी तक हमने क्या करा? We talked about pestle analysis. We talked about pestle analysis. एक करा, अब हम करेंगे. We started pestle analysis. Just a second. Now we're talking about SWOT analysis. अच्छा, बात करते हैं SWOT की. One. Now SWOT analysis can be divided into two: internal and external. What are the internal factors that you need to look at when you're analyzing industry? First is strength. What are you doing well? What sets you apart? What is your USP? What is your right side? Absolutely right. Tubeless now, later new technology, but yeah, not something unique. Tubeless बहुत पुराना हो गया. It's been like, I mean, almost more than a decade now. Tubeless tires, maybe more than that. So not every couple of years is not coming into the industry. Okay. So SWOT analysis is internal to the industry. Strength. What are you doing well? क्या अच्छा कर रहे हो? Are you doing something like, for example, IT companies are doing well in terms of AI, not only Indian IT companies, other IT companies. What sets you apart? Does your industry have something which is unique, which can give you higher growth? What are your good qualities? Okay. Weakness. Where do you need to improve? Are resources adequate, and what do others do better than you? So I'm talking about, this is like analysis for anybody, for any company, for any industry, or for any country. You just have to see what are the strengths here and what are the weakness here. Second hota hai, which is something external. Now this is internal to the industry. What is external to the industry? First is opportunities. Kya opportunity hai? For example, tire industry cannot grow at 20%. Very difficult. But your insurance industry has the scope to grow faster because India is very underinsured. For example, okay, one industry that I would want to talk about is the travel industry. Do you agree with me, guys? Do you agree with me, guys? Now we don't travel only in summers. We travel every few months. Maybe social media effect, what is it? But I remember when I was a kid, it was only summer vacation that we need to travel. Now what is happening? Every 2 months, people want to travel. Agreed, right? Healthcare can grow fast. Absolutely right. So you have to look at what are the opportunities. Can we grow faster than the economy? If the economy is going at 7 to 8%, you have to look at industries which can go at 10, 15, double digit, 10, 15, 20, 25%. Now 20, 25% is rare. Very, very rare. Okay. And you have to see, एक साल नहीं बढ़ा, regularly बढ़ रहा है. COVID के बाद 1 year it rose, and after that it's flat. Doesn't make a difference. But it should be consistently growing at a fast pace. Then you find your industry, and then you find your companies thereon. Okay. So goals kya hai? How can you improve? What you need to improve? There are two words everybody should note down: margin and market share. How can you improve the margin? Means the profit percentage, the margin. I get 100 rupees as revenue. Am I able to get 20 rupees as profit? 20%? और 15% I should be increasing it. Let's say अभी 20% था, अगले साल 21, 22, 23 ऐसे करके 1-2% से at least बढ़ रहा है. So that is a good sign. Market share, see, you can grow two ways, guys. You can grow two ways. Please listen, this is very interesting. Let's say you have a company. You're doing 10 crore rupees of revenue. मतलब you're selling 10 crore rupees of product or service. How can you grow? You get new customers. You get the same 20% profit. 10 crore per 20% profit, you make 2 crore rupees a year. Very, very good. How can you grow? You get new markets. Okay, now I will sell. India mein ho gaya, I will sell to Dubai. I'll go to US. From 10 crore, I'll go to 20 crore, 30 crore, 50 crore. 20% same rahega, mera profit बढ़ रहा है. Second way you would do it, okay, no, I'm not growing. I have reached stagnation. I cannot go over 10, 12 crore. How can you increase? How can you grow faster? You cannot get market share, not new markets. Then what you do? You increase your profit margin. अच्छा, अब मैं 12 crore में I will use more of AI and maybe have less of people, less of employee cost. So I will less of employee cost. So I will increase my margin. I will increase my profit. Understood? Very, very important concept. Give me a raise of hand or yes. If this is interesting, give me an MB. No MBs today, huh? When I go into the flow, I forget these things. Huh? Okay. Okay. Yeah, interesting, right? Interesting. All right. Perfect. Thank you. What next? What next? What next? Okay. Threats. Threats. What are the blockers you are facing? What are the blockers you are facing as an industry? Can you give me an example of what is the blocker that is being faced in the car industry today? Think about for a one moment. What is the blocker that is being faced in the car industry today? Okay. People are giving me answers. Think about it. Okay. Yes, I'm coming to it, Kunriji. I'm coming to it. Interest rate, okay. Traffic, okay. Fuel price, okay. Okay. 5-star rating, okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. EV. I think one is you are right. Regulations, carbon emission, very, very good. Safety ratings, right. Shortage of chips, absolutely right. Thank you, Pratik. Thank you, Pratik, for this. Rare market, rare earth material. Amolji, thank you so much. Pollution, right. I think all of you have given the right answer. Most of you, not all of you. Chips, absolutely right. One of them is also because EV is going faster. More cars will be bought for more EV cars will be bought in the next 5-10 years going forward. One thing is the EV infrastructure also, right? EV infrastructure also. Okay. तो ये भी आपको देखने हैं कि थ्रेट्स क्या है. What are the factors outside of your control and are you losing business? When I'm talking about this, I'm think of it as an industry, not as an individual. So SWOT analysis is very, very important. तो टायर इंडस्ट्री का SWOT देखें. टायर इंडस्ट्री का SWOT कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड है. हाँ, concentrated policy का support है. Low demand volatility means generally it will not happen that okay, this time you had 100 let's say 100 crores tires which to 100 crore tires और अब आपने इस साल 70 crore टायर बेचे. No, generally the demand is not very volatile. As the car industry grows by 5-10%, the tire industry will also go by 5-7-8-10% plus some replacement tire industry will grow. Okay. Second is weakness. Import dependency for raw material, average margin. The margins are not very high. We are dependent on lot of crude oil prices and which is the raw material for the industry. What is the other thing? Opportunity kya hai? Export, new markets are opening up. Africa, Latin America, these are export markets which are opening up. Evolution of service oriented retail. Okay, these are the opportunities in terms of tire industry. And threats kya hai? Cheap imports. साउथ ईस्ट एशियन कंट्री से चीप इंपोर्ट हो रहा है. रॉ मटेरियल प्राइस का बहुत ज्यादा वॉलेटिलिटी होता है. यू विल गेट ऑयल एट से $60. You get a deal. Maybe you can also do $100 of this. Yes, Kunmiji will be doing it as we go move forward. We'll go step by step. Industries जाएंगे, companies जाएंगे, सब कुछ बात करेंगे जो आपने बोला है. Okay, but we'll go as we move forward. We cannot do it together. Okay, we'll go slowly and steadily so you understand these things. You're able to do it. How to identify stocks, how to do it. All of this will be done. Okay, moving forward. Understanding business model. इसका तो हम AI वगैरह सब यूज करेंगे. I'll show you how to do it. I'll go to the tools and do it. You have to understand the basics. It's very, very important. How do you understand business model, guys? Look at it very, very simply. Now, a business model means how does a company make money by providing value to its customer? If you are not providing value, you will never survive. If you are not helping out, if I'm not able to teach you properly, I can never run a successful business. If my cars are not up to optimum quality, my car business will flop. Simply put, business model means how does a company make money by providing value to a customer? That is your business ka model. What is the business model? What is the value that you're providing? And then you're getting money for it. That is the business model. Now, why do we care for business model, guys? Why do we care? That's very, very important because you have to understand, guys. If you just want to invest by asking people, मुझे stock बता दो, mutual fund बता दो, you will never be successful. I am telling you, because you don't know when to sell these stocks and it will keep changing. So you need to understand a little bit. This is basic knowledge. Okay. Why do we care for business model? Because different company in the same industry may have different business models. It is possible that, let me give you an example, that mobiles mein dekh lo, Apple has a different business model than maybe a Samsung. Maybe Apple's major revenue come by selling its app, and Samsung major revenue come by selling its phone. Maybe Apple positioning is different. Apple is just selling to a particular brand. They are just selling scarcity premium. They're selling premiumization. Samsung is selling value for money. So the different models हो सकते हैं अलग अलग same business में भी. And business models basically define how do you grow business and how do you make money. That is a business model. एक simple example से समझते हैं. Let's understand with a simple example. Everybody knows DMart. Everybody knows Apple and Nokia. Thank you Pooja ji. Great example. Retail industry की बात करते हैं. Different type of business models. DMart business model. Do you know about DMart? Raise of hand. How many of you know the company called DMart? How many of you know the company called DMart? Huh? Okay. There's company called as Vishal Mega Mart, Reliance Mart, Spar Hypermart. Okay. More, they have a different business model. And Zepto, Blinkit, and Instamart have a different business model. Same industry, but they're doing a different model. Acha, guys, what will happen is, let me give you an example. Car industry की बात करते हैं. One more example. Car industry. Maruti has low margins. They play on the scale game. They play how many cars they sell in a quarter and a year. On the other hand, a Mercedes. How many cars do you think a Mercedes or BMW will be selling in India in a year? How many cars do you think Mercedes or BMW will be selling in India? How many cars do you think Mercedes or BMW will be selling in India in a year? Okay. How many cars do you think BMW, Mercedes ने कितना कार बेचा होगा? All right. Let me give you a number. 50,610. Lot of people have given me random numbers, but a lot of people have given me good answer also. 2025 में, let me give you the BMW figure I remember. I think BMW sold around 18,000 cars in 2025. BMW. Similar numbers होंगे बाकियों के भी. Similar. ठीक है. So what is their game? It's not scale. They are getting more money per car. They are selling so premium cars have more money. Premium cars have more profit. Sorry, they have more profit. That is their business model. And Maruti has a different business model. Similarly, in retail, the example that you see in the front of you, operating models are different. So are margins, cash flow, and business prospect. आज एक बात लिख लो सब लोग. Everybody, please write it down. My multi-bagger, I told you one multi-bagger that I showed you. It came because I believe that a company which is very good in cash flow, which has very good free cash flow. You can write this word, you can research it later. I will of course be talking about it. Free cash flow. If a company is able to generate a lot of cash flow, that company will do well. Of course, you have to look at the company fraud to nahi hai na. Remember what happened to Blue Smart, right? But a company, if it has high margin and it is getting good cash flow, that company will give you a lot of money. Stock market rewards high cash flow. Remember, lot of cash coming in the business, the stock market rewards that. Okay? And so in a same industry also, look for those companies which are able to generate more cash flow and high margin industry. अच्छा, एक example से समझाता हूँ. What makes quick commerce possible? I will not go into detail कैसे business चलता है, but I will quickly go into it for a minute. See guys, how it is happening. Order placed, different business model की बात बता रहा हूँ. Different business model. ऑर्डर प्लेस होता है, देखो क्या होता है, ऑर्डर असाइन टू नियरेस्ट डार्क स्टोर, देन लास्ट माइल डिलीवरी, इन्वेंट्री इज रिप्लेनिश्ड, सेलर ब्रांड से seller brands sell their mal to their product to the warehouses. This is what makes a quick commerce possible. What is the logic? What is the logic? This basically tells you how does Blinkit operate. How does Blinkit operate or a Swiggy operates? If you find out its primary revenue and cost, you have its business model. You are basically supposed to find out पैसा कहां से बना रहा है और खर्चा कहां कर रहा है, where is the company making the money from and where it is spending. You can understand a lot of the business model. Can you give me a unique business model of a company? Can you give me a company's name which you think has a unique business model? Can you give me a company's name? Think about it. Take a couple of seconds if you want. Can you think about a company which has a unique business model? A unique business model. Can you think of a company? I was surprised. Very simple. Very, very simple. When I thought Uber, ये कैसे करेगा business? Yeah, oh, wow. A lot of people have written over. Somebody wrote Ola, Uber, Rapido. Absolutely right. Oyo, Airbnb. Amazon started by selling books. Okay. Zara, fast fashion. Okay. Logistical design. Urban company. Urban Clap. Okay. A lot of examples. Yes, Tronadolaji, you are right. Grab. Okay. Grab is the Uber of in lot of places. It's like similar to Uber. Starbucks. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Paytm. All right. Okay. Malaysia, absolutely right. Cred. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Understood. Cred का तो business मुझे समझ ही नहीं आता है, पैसा कैसे बनाएगा वो. Okay, it's just basically the data business that they're doing. Indigo, Food in Flight. All right. Aggregators companies, Blackbug, Country Delight, Spinny. Very, very good example. Guys, these days, oh, Pronto, Snapit, and Urban Company have started buy service. I call it buy service. They provide you help, domestic help service on hourly basis. I had never imagined that I'll be needing, and a lot of times they come into my house. I see them people booking it. वो घर पे आते हैं, करके चले आते हैं 2 घंटे में. You know, for somebody who can spend 200 300 rupees for 2 hours 3 hours, for 2 hours 150 rupees an hour, something of that sort, or it is so amazing. Razor Pay, absolutely right. Such imagine, think about these businesses, unique businesses which can make money, can give you a lot of return also. Okay, बहुत सारी चीजें ना, lot of enough, right? Lot of enough to give you a headache. Is it confusing, guys? Are you tell me honestly, out of 10, have you understood or confused? I will understand. 10 being good, 1 being bad. How have you understood till now? Give me a 1 out of 10. कितना अभी तक कितना है? I've got 9 and 10, 8, 10, 7, 8, 8, 8, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 7, 9, 9, 9, 8. This is the level of understanding that you've got. 8, 8.5, 9. Very, very interesting. 10, 9, 9, 7, 9, 9, 8. All right. 9, 10, 9, 9, 8. All right. Understood. So to a certain extent you've understood. अभी जब AI यूज करेंगे तो वो सारे 8s 10 में बन जाएंगे. अभी देखते हैं. अच्छा, let me make it simple for you. Hence I ask you question. I know why. This is the logic. अच्छा, how to do it simply, guys? Let me quickly tell you how to do it simply. Business model. How does the firm earn its revenue? For Blinkit, revenue primarily comes from 2 sources. कितना margin है product पे, and ad revenue, guys. That's also a big source. What do you think? If you are selling poha or anything on Blinkit, why does always your poha come up and not my brand? Because ad revenue, बहुत पैसा मिलता है इनको. Ad revenue and margin on product. So tomorrow it is difficult to link what do you call, list on Blinkit, and then also to search. Somebody search poha or somebody search, let's say, XYZ. For every word you pay for it. So that is how it earns its revenue. Second, what are the biggest cost? Biggest cost Blinkit का क्या है? Delivery cost. 10 minute में deliver करेगा तो खर्चा तो आएगा ना. Marketing and promotion expenses. Every day they come out with ads. Every day they give you coupon codes. How does it happen? ये cost है उनका. Which resources are most important for the firm? Blinkit का key resources का seamless app है. You know, the apps are so nice. The apps are so nice. You click on it, they will sell you one thing and they'll give you 5 other things to choose, and out of 5 you will choose on 2 things. Will you do that? Do you agree with me? A raise of hand. They give you one thing, you order two things. They give you 5, 10 more things, you order two more things. You do that, yes or no? I do it a lot of times. Yes, agreed, right? Agreed. Yes, app and delivery agents. Yes, it happens for everybody. These are called as dark patterns. These are called as dark pattern. They keep you hooked. They keep you hooked. You spend a lot of time. Everybody is craving for your time, be it Instamart, be it Instagram, be it Blinkit, or be it Facebook, or be it YouTube. Everybody wants your time. The more time you spend on it, the more you will order. Yes, the more time you spend on Mintra scrolling, I have seen a lot of people in my family, they have agreed to me and they tell me when I am getting bored, I look at two things. Mintra. I was shocked. It's like I like to scroll it, I like to keep it there. कितने कपड़े पहनोगे, कितने जूते चाहिए? Yeah, so they like to do it, Anna, because the apps have been designed in such a way that they like to see clothes again and again and again, and they keep it there. Heart mark kar lete hain, wish list kar liya, and the wish list to buying percentage is what the company track. They want you to wish list it because they know tomorrow they will give you a notification. This price has fallen from 1200 to 1150. Oh, it has fallen. You will just see a fall and you will buy it. Oh, I am saving 50 rupees. Let me quickly buy it. Understood? So you have to look at how they are playing us. Oh, everybody is doing that, but you have to see how they are playing us. Okay. Third, does it have critical partners in the business? Yes. It's delivery partners and the network of dark stores, mainly of which are leased or rented. So you have to understand the business model. How does Blinkit work? And I'm telling you, you can understand the business model of Blinkit. You can understand it for any other company also. How does it sell its product? Online via its app. ये 5 क्वेश्चन आपने देख लिए. One more. Sorry. How does the firm maintain relationship with the customer? By resolving customer concerns through its app and customer service channels. Very rarely you can call them, you can just WhatsApp them. Mostly the AI will answer it for you, or you can email it to them, or you can also chat with them. You can get an agent connected. You cannot call them. If you can understand these 6 things, you mainly understand the Blinkit model or any other company's model. Yeah, there can be few companies which can be confusing. For example, pharmaceutical companies में कुछ होता है जो कुछ समझ नहीं आता. वो डॉक्टर्स को समझ आएगा, मुझे भी नहीं आता. There is something called organic, inorganic. There are a lot of terms that you need to understand if you are trying to understand, let's say, a pharma company. Okay, salt के basis पे होता है. What kind of product they produce? Okay, they can be a little confusing. It can happen for AI or for IT companies also. Right? People who don't have idea, but mostly you can easily understand. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. Do you think people who have made money in the stock market, all of them were great, very knowledgeable people? No, sir, ma'am, no. No, you might be smarter than them. You might be smarter than them. Money doesn't always go to the smartest person. एक बात तो ये समझ लो. ये तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट समझना है. For understanding the business model of a company, you don't have to be a champion of that industry. No, you have to be a little analytical and you to understand basic thing. आपको पता होना चाहिए. You don't have to be the smartest in the room. Common sense. You are right. Thank you, Balaji. Thank you. Lot of time, I told you my first company was Common Sense. My first company was Common Sense. My latest multi-bagger was With Experience. ओके, डोंट वरी, सब समझ आ जाएगा. अभी आपको बेसिक समझा रहा हूँ, धीरे धीरे आगे बढ़ेंगे. आई नो लॉट ऑफ पीपल डोंट नो, lot of people know a little bit, but I will bring everybody together. Have you understood this logic? Let me move forward. Now let's understand let me study the industry landscape and competition. अच्छा guys, then we have to understand the industry का landscape कैसा है. ठीक है, पहला market size. How big is the industry? Give me a thumbs up if you are understanding this. I'll quickly move forward. How big is the industry? This is clear. Is it 10 crore, 20 crore, 50 crore, or $10 billion? Clear? How can you see it? How can you see it? I'll quickly tell you how can you see it. You can go into this website as I told you. ये देखो, यहाँ पे देख लो. I've just opened one of the reports, FMCG reports. यहाँ पे सामने आ जाएगा. Market overview. It'll quickly tell you everything about the industry. See, the FMCG sector expanded due to itna. The total revenue of FMCG is expected to grow at a CAGR of 28% from 21 to 27. मिल गया numbers सामने executive summary में. You can go and check out for every industry on this website. You go, you can check out. You can ask AI to do it for you. थोड़ा थोड़ा पढ़ना भी चाहिए. Then you will understand. Of course, AI will do it, but थोड़ा थोड़ा पढ़ना चाहिए. Okay, you can go into, let's say, tourism hospitality. Click on it. It's very close to my heart, so I open it again and again. See, it is giving you all the introduction. Just read it for one day and you will understand so many things. Okay, answered. Second, industry का cycle, very important. अभी इंडस्ट्री ग्रो कर रहा है, मच्योर कर रहा है कि डिक्लाइन कर रहा है? कैन यू गिव मी एन एग्जांपल ऑफ अ डिक्लाइनिंग इंडस्ट्री इन इंडिया? अ डिक्लाइनिंग इंडस्ट्री इन इंडिया और द वर्ल्ड? अ डिक्लाइनिंग इंडस्ट्री, चलो इंडिया बता दो, इंडिया इंडिया। अ डिक्लाइनिंग इंडस्ट्री इनटू इंडिया, एटीएम इंडस्ट्री, ओके, आईटी, ओके, ओके, डिक्लाइनिंग तो नहीं है, नहीं नहीं नहीं, अभी दे विल मेक आउट समथिंग यार, दे विल डू समथिंग, डोंट वरी। इंडियन आईटी कंपनी, लॉट ऑफ मनी, दे विल डू समथिंग। कीपैड मोबाइल, ओके, ओके। अदर कोल इंडस्ट्री में भी, कोल इंडस्ट्री, कोल, पीपल आर मूविंग टुवर्ड्स नॉन कोल थिंग्स, या, ओके। ग्रोइंग इंडस्ट्री बताओ, ग्रोइंग इंडस्ट्री, ग्रोइंग इंडस्ट्री, ग्रोइंग प्लास्टिक इंडस्ट्री, ओके, इंटरेस्टिंग इंटरेस्टिंग। Growing industry, electronic media, EV, 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 blanket EV, aviation, AI, EV. Absolutely right. So you understand the logic, right? Robotic. Okay. So many examples. Wow. People are, see, you guys know, right? You guys know at least your field. Very, very good. Next, growth rate. कितनी तेजी से बढ़ रहा है? You have to find out an industry which is at least double digit. 15-20% से ग्रो कर रहा है, 15% से ग्रो कर रहा है, बहुत अच्छा है. Next 10 years, which is forecasted to grow at 10, 15 to 20, let's say 12 to 15% every year, 20% every year, and then you find the company which will grow faster than the industry. बस वहीं पे आपकी जीत है. Top players, are there big important companies? Market share, how much of the market is owned by top companies? I gave you example of tire industry. I gave you example of car industry. Maruti owns around 48, 49%. It is keeps on changing. It is more than 45, less than 50. It was more than 55 couple of years back. Which company has taken the share of Maruti? Which major company? There are 2, 3 companies which are taking share from Maruti. It is Mahindra and Tata. Kia bhi aa gaya hai. Hyundai is stagnant at 17-18%. It is stagnant around at 17-18, give and take. Yeah, you guys are absolutely right. Mahindra has grown fast. Kia का भी थोड़ा जगह आ गया है, टाटा भी ले लिया है. Okay, but the industry is growing. The industry is growing fast. Maruti का शेयर कम हुआ है, but still it has maintained 45+%, which is a huge thing. Okay, what next? Competitive positioning. What makes each company special? Why should I invest in Swiggy or Blinkit? Why should I invest in Paytm? You should have a logic. Why should I invest? Okay, what is it? I would want to, let me give you a logic. Let me give you a logic. You find the answer. You find company sectors between them. Read between the lines. Okay. I gave you an example earlier. I'm giving an example today. And I'm telling you, Zomato rose, became double, triple when it became profitable. Swiggy. Let me give you an example. My friend called me the other day. Okay, they had ordered. You will understand the answer. My friend called me the other day. He said we had a party at our house. Okay, and okay, I said okay. And he said we ordered food. It was for 15-20 people. The order was around 18,000 rupees. मैंने कहा what? 18,000? कहता हाँ 20 odd people. बहुत सारा खाना आ गया. 18,000 rupees. So, but he said okay, out of that, some food was bad, around 3-4,000 rupees food was bad, so he complained on Swiggy that this is bad, it was all spoiled, XYZ. So I said okay, you can go and ask with Swiggy, I've heard they give you money back if something happens. I have not tried it. So he messaged and he told me that I messaged them, they only returned me 20% after arguing for half an hour. What does this mean? What does this mean? It never happened earlier. Swiggy used to give out money easily. Because Swiggy is trying to turn profitable now, it is cutting out all these things. There was one company by Swiggy which was 10 million delivery of food. They had started a snack company, SNACC. Soman Chaudhary ji says, and sorry I'm taking a name, but this is very good. The same happened with me. This is not one person, this is multiple people confirming the same to me. Iska kya matlab hai? This company called Snack. If I remember the name currently, there's a company called as Snack by Swiggy. I might remember the company name correctly or maybe not, but Snack hai. They have stopped that company. They are basically removing all the inefficiencies. They are not burning money now. They want to become profitable. In the next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, Swiggy becomes profitable. And that should happen. That should happen. You can. Is it less than 300 rupees Swiggy today? You check out the price then, and you can message me when you come for the Q&A session. You can definitely talk about it. Okay, remember these things. This is how you do it. Competitive positioning, you should find something which can grow faster, which can become profitable, and if it is not profitable. ठीक है, इंडिया में ना, अच्छा, लेट मी गिव यू वन थिंग. आज थोड़ा लंबा हो सकता है क्लास, बट इंपॉर्टेंट समझिए. इन इंडिया आईपीओज ना अर्ली में लिस्ट नहीं होते थे. Sorry, IPOs, if the company is not making profit, could not list. In the last couple of years, the government have allowed loss-making companies also to list in India. Hence, these Swiggy's, Zomato's, Paytm's, Flipkart is getting ready, insurance companies, all these, sorry, not insurance companies, insurance regulators, ठीक है, aggregators, पॉलिसी बाजार, ये सब कंपनी लिस्ट हो रहा है लॉस मेकिंग होने के बावजूद भी. Why? Because they want to make इंडिया के बाहर ऐसा होता था, it was always there. Now they've allowed such companies to list in India also. Good companies, they want money, they are taking money from us, and if they become profitable in the run, revenue बढ़ेगा, profit भी बढ़ता चले, because economies of scale, now they will become profitable, we can make a lot of money through them. देखो इंडिया में ना दो तरीके हैं बढ़ने के. Either you start a business because India is going to do really, really well. I am so bullish on India, I cannot tell you. These small hiccups, na, these wars which happened, these small hiccups, but India will do really, really well, and आप भी उसमें बहुत सारा पैसा बनाएंगे. कैसे? या तो अपना business start कर लो, or you buy good companies from the market. And I will tell you how to do it. Okay, now look at the company in front of you guys. Apple is equal to status, Samsung is every budget. ठीक है, सेम का क्या है? प्रीमियम फ्लैगशिप एप्पो, वीवो क्या है? ऑफलाइन प्रेजेंस के लिए कंपनी. सो हाउ दे पोजिशन देमसेल्फ इन द मार्केट इज ऑल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट व्हेन लुकिंग एट अ बिजनेस. ओके, प्रॉफिट मार्जिन, कितना प्रॉफिट बना रहा है? टायर इंडस्ट्री में प्रॉफिट कितना बनता है? लेट्स से 15%, टेलीकॉम में बहुत हाई बनता है. ठीक है, ओके. नेक्स्ट, रेगुलेटरी एनवायरमेंट, आर द न्यू रूल्स अफेक्टिंग द इंडस्ट्री? Telecom faced AGR dues and spectrum bidding changes that impacted them. Correct. Vodafone had to, it's almost wipe out from the market, or will be soon. The market share is decreasing. India में basically duopoly रह जाएगा, जो कि अच्छी बात नहीं, which is not a good thing for India, but it is a good for you if you think from the stock market perspective. There are only two players in India in the telecommunication. Two players, Bharti, Jio. तीसरा तो शेयर दे रहा है इनको. Vodafone is giving them share every quarter, every. Think about it. Such a big country, only two operators. What a. Let me give you. I don't know if I should tell you or not. Okay, let me tell you. I had bought Bharti at 400 odd levels. Airtel. 400 odd levels का Bharti Airtel पड़ा मेरे पास. उसका rights issue भी आया था. Why did I buy it? Because Bharti caters to premium customers. Bharti ka ARPU, I'm telling you a word called as ARPU, average revenue per user, is higher than Jio. Maybe Jio has more people, but Jio में कौन है? Jio में है जो सस्ता रिचार्ज कराते हैं, Airtel में महंगा रिचार्ज कराते हैं लोग, right? Or maybe they have more postpaid customers. Postpaid customers pay higher. They will always want you to be a postpaid customer. I am giving you examples of industries that you can think about entering. You have to think from this perspective. They postpaid. Why does the company want you to be a postpaid customer? Because postpaid customer ka ARPU, average revenue per user, is higher. You will pay, let's say, Bharti in his latest financial statement and latest conference call said they want to have an ARPU of 350 rupees per user. They want to have 350 rupees from every user, which is very high. If it becomes 350 rupees, Bharti stock will skyrocket. It is not 350. They had earlier targeted 250, then 300. Now they're targeting 350. Imagine na, same number of people. Let's say they have 10 crore customers. Earlier they were paying 250 rupees. Now they'll be paying 350. Not today, maybe in 1 year, 2 years. सीधा प्रॉफिट जंप हो गया, मार्जिन बढ़ गया, प्रॉफिट जंप हो गया. Think from this perspective and then you will make money. I'm again telling you, all these statistics, all these AI, all these tools, all these websites will help you out. They will help you, but you also have to start thinking the way I am telling. Okay, next, technological innovation. Are these new technologies that could change the industry? There's something. AI can change every industry, mostly IT industry. ठीक है, are there new technology that could change the industry? look for it. And last, for example, Starlink, satellite internet like Starlink. From whose company is Starlink? Can somebody tell me whose company is Starlink? Second biggest content creator of the world. Whose company is Starlink? Second biggest content creator of the world. Yes, Elon Musk. You are right. First, acha, who is the biggest content creator? Everybody knows who is the biggest content creator. Huh? Who always wants to be in the news? No, no. Who is the biggest content creator? Yes, Anurag ji, thank you. Trump uncle, सही कह रहे हैं लोग. Yes, he is the biggest content creator. एक दिन भी जाता है ना तो उसको मन नहीं लगता है. हाँ? Okay, let's move forward. Example again, let's come to tires and understand this. Market size, 6 listed companies in tire make up to 95% of total tire sales. 6 companies make up to 95% of tire sale. कौन सी company है? Let's see guys, see if you gave these names. I asked you names, right? Apollo, JK, MRF, Balakrishna Tire, Seat and TVS Euro. Total year 2024 में कुछ 86 करोड़ था. 2025 में ये 1 लाख करोड़ है. हाँ, 2025 में ये 1 लाख करोड़ है. हाँ, growth, see, total market share in FY 2025 now is 1 lakh crore. 1 lakh crore. Growth rate, just like market size, looking at the growth rate of the companies can be an estimate of the entire industry. Guys, the industry is made from different companies only. The industry is made from different companies only. So if your company is generally going at 8-10%, तो industry पे उतना ही grow करेगा. It cannot come from somewhere else. Okay, so if looking at the growth rate of industry or companies, you can find out each other's growth rate. ये देखो production of tires. 1992 and 1993 में it was around 25-30,000 and ATMA. It is into thousands. 20,000, 2 lakh. 2 crores. It is 2 crores. 20,000 means 2 crore. You can add 3 zeros. And now in 22-23, ये कितना हो गया? 220 lakh and 3 more zeros. So see the growth rate. Forget the number. To 20,000 से 25,000 से it has become 10 times. 10 times in 20 years. No, 28 years. 10 times. 30 years. 10 times in 30 years. This is the growth of production of tires industry. Okay, moving forward. So now we already know the top players. अब AI यूज करने का टाइम आ गया, बट अब समझते हैं. We just wrapping up this and we go to the AI thing. What is it? We know the top players. JK, MRF, Apollo, Balakrishna, Seat and TVS Euro Group. See the market share of the companies over here. आप ऐसे किसी, what am I telling you? This is the way you analyze any industry. I have just analyzed the tire industry for you. Individual companies, individual ये. What am I doing? I am trying to analyze. We'll analyze the entire tire industry. पूरा हमें analyze करा है. Individual companies के भी analyze करा है. How to do it? Competition देखा, market share देखा. We have analyzed the entire industry and seen the top players now and look at their market shares. How the market shares happened. Mostly the market share, the difference is similar. The difference similar. Okay, just see the difference is very same. This is Apollo. The purple one is Apollo. The red one is MRF. नीचे लिखा हुआ है, देखो नीचे है. This is Apollo. This is MRF. This is Seat. The blue one is Seat. So top is MRF. Second is Apollo, and third is the blue one is Seat. Then comes the JK Tire, and then is TVS Sri Chakra. Yeah, पूरा नाम मुझे भी नहीं पता. Okay, understood. All right, let me just move ahead. So industry profit margin. Operating profit margin for the industry are in mid-teens and are closely linked to global crude prices. Please understand, again, taking forward this discussion of the industry, analyzing the tire industry. Industry का जो profit margin है ना, ये बहुत depend करता है global crude prices पे. So if a global crude prices will go high, do you think if the global crude prices jump to $200, it becomes 2.5 times of, let's say, X. So अगर, for example, let's say it is $100 today. Okay, it is not 100. Let's say it's 100. It becomes 200. It becomes $200. 2 times हो गया. Do you think people will quickly pay 2 times of their tire prices? No, they cannot. So it depends on a lot of their future, I should say, or their growth depends on global crude oil prices. देखो crude oil prices कैसे जाता है ऊपर नीचे. See, this is natural rubber price. This is crude price. So there are two major raw materials for the tire industry, and on this basis, the tire industry's margins go up and down. Okay, debt level for the industry is manageable, has been brought down at appropriate time. तो बहुत ज्यादा debt नहीं है. Very important consideration. Don't go for high debt companies. Generally, steel industries, real estate companies will have high debt on their book. Debt means loan. But over the last few years, after COVID, there was sudden demand in houses. People wanted to buy houses from them. So, lot of demand. These real estate companies in India did really, really well, and they have reduced their debt to very, very negligible or manageable levels, which is a very, very good thing. ओके तभी इनके प्राइसेस बहुत बढ़ गए क्योंकि मेजर कॉस्ट फ्रॉम देम इज इंटरेस्ट कॉस्ट. दे टेक अ लॉट ऑफ लोन, बिल्ड हाउसेस, देन सेल इट. Correct? So they have to pay a lot of interest on it. Now they have low debt, they don't have to pay interest, their profits rise. Understood? Simple. Give me a raise of hand. A raise of hand if you've understood. Okay, perfect. ठीक है. ये डेट लेवल है. ये मैं दिस इज द डेट इक्विटी लेवल ऑफ द टायर इंडस्ट्री. सी द टायर इंडस्ट्री का डेट लेवल आपको सामने दिख रहा है. ओके ओके, मूविंग फॉरवर्ड. नाउ व्हाट वी विल डू इज, नाउ इज द टाइम एवरीबडी इज वेटिंग फॉर. I will use the union budget to spot potential industries. ठीक है, अभी तक तो समझाया. अभी तक अच्छा, अभी तक what we've understood. Now we're going to use AI and do the practical part of it. But have you understood till now? Give me a big yes or a big no. It's okay. I'm okay either ways. But I would want a yes or a no from everybody. Whatever you want to write, it's okay. Have you understood even 80% of what I've said? 100% I don't expect. 100% is बहुत अच्छी बात है. Can I get a yes or a no from everybody? It can be a yes or a no. I don't keep it against you. I would work harder. But I just want to understand if you have understood, even if you understood 80% of it, I am good with it. But give me a yes or a no. Lovely. This is heartening to see. This is heartening to see. Thoda small yes. Okay. Somewhat. Okay. I have got 2 such responses and I have just got yes. एक 50-50 भी है और बाकी सब यस है, एक लिटिल बिट. ओके, 4 के अलावा जो कि थोड़ा कम है, बाकी अंडरस्टूड है. सो थैंक यू. लेट मी मेक इट 80-90-100% नाउ फॉर यू. लेट मी मेक इट 80-90-100% फॉर नाउ फॉर यू. क्या करने वाले हैं हम? वील बी यूजिंग द यूनियन बजट फर्स्ट टू स्पॉट द पोटेंशियल इंडस्ट्रीज. क्या करने वाले हम? वील बी यूजिंग 3 सोर्सेज. इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू आर द 3 सोर्सेज. Please don't. Okay, you can go. I have already downloaded it for you. You can go into this website. These are 3 websites: Invest India, India Budget, and IBEF. ये 3 website हैं. Invest India, India Budget, and IBEF. You can take a picture if you want. You will also get this. ये notes आपको मिलेंगे ही. But let's understand and see how I'm going to do it. Sorry, let me show you how I'm going to do it. Okay, just a second. So what I'll do is I will quickly go here. This is the website. Okay, let me quickly show it to you. कैसे करना है बताता हूँ. So I have a big prompt which of course you will be given. Of course you will be given. Let me copy this prompt. This is for union budget analysis. I have a big prompt too that I have made. You can use 2 websites. I will show you both the websites, both the AI tools जिसने मुझे अच्छे results दिए थे. Okay, I'm just copied it. The sources have also been pasted that I'll be using. You can also use these sources. मैं आपको बता देता हूँ कौन से sources हैं, क्या हैं. One is the Invest India website. In front of you, can you see Invest India website? Can I have a quick thumbs up? A quick thumbs up if I can see the Invest India website. Okay. Yes, everybody? ठीक है. यहाँ पर this is the budget angle. ये देखो यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है. This is the budget. Click on it and it gives you the union budget highlights. Okay. One of these, you can copy this link. Second, I go to IBEF. This is this is sector. Okay, go to IBEF. In front of you is IBEF. यहाँ पे भी आपको, let me just find out where is it. Should be here somewhere. Okay, I had copied it, so I'll quickly show it to you. Budget. Yeah, on your right. Under Indian economy, there's union budget. I will give you the link also directly, guys. Don't worry. I'm showing you how I've taken it. How I want to show you step by step. You can also. I'll give you the link directly of this. I have it linked there, pasted here. देखो यहाँ पे already मैंने paste कर दिए हैं सारे links. Here, all the links are pasted here. The 4 links I'm talking about. Okay. तो ये रहा second link IBEF का. कहाँ गया, हाँ ये रहा, दिस इज द बजट, यूनियन बजट, 2 links डन. One more. Last is we will, this is the link. Last is, where is it? Yeah, let me open India budget. indiabudget.gov.in, सरकार की वेबसाइट है. Here you have in detail everything that you want to read. I am going to be taking the budget at a glance, and I'll be taking the finance minister's speech. Repeat, finance minister ka speech and budget at a glance. 4 links already pasted for you here. Okay, now I'll copy this again. I've copied it. I will be using chat GPT and I'll be using notebook LLM. पहले करते हैं notebook LLM. ठीक है, यहां चलते हैं. How many of you know notebook LLM? First tell me, how many of you know notebook LLM? Raise of hand. How many of you used it? Notebook LLM. How many of you used it? Notebook LM. Notebook LM. Okay, very few, not used. No idea. Nobody. It's a free tool. Never. It's a free tool by Google. It's amazing. सिर्फ इसके लिए नहीं, आप बाकी चीजों के लिए यूज करना. मैं आपको बताता हूँ क्या है ये. It's very interesting. Let me see. How can we go back? Okay, this is it. In front of you, this is the page. You can create a new notebook here. ये create new. Creating your notebook. You can paste all the sources. Okay, let me go and copy those sources. These are the 4 sources that we saw. Let me see if it works like this or not. And we paste all the sources here. चारों एक साथ source paste कर दिए, वहां पे दे दिया इसको. ठीक है, it is loading those sources. Now we go here and we copy the prompt. I will quickly copy the prompt. I will show you again, guys, don't worry. Copy the prompt here. Copy the prompt. Go back to notebook again and paste it here. Okay, it will take a couple of minutes to load. हो गया. नीचे. Now I go here. Let me just hide it. Hide कर दिया यहाँ पे. I paste it here. Okay, दोबारा से link paste कर दो. ठीक है, done. And I click on run. It will take couple of seconds to do it. Till that, जब तक ये करेगा ना, तब तक मैं यहाँ पे आपको दिखाता हूँ और क्या क्या होता है. So these are all the sources that you pasted. You can also source any source. You can, like a PDF, you can add here. You can add a PDF, upload file, website, any drive link or any copied text, and you could drop it here. This is outstanding, guys. I'm telling you what it'll do. Okay, the results are here. Let us wait for 1 minute. Let me show you. Second, you can go here. Whatever you have pasted, you can create a video on it. You can create an audio on it. You can create a mind map on it. I'll show you how it does it. You can create flashcards, you can create quiz, you can create infographics, you can create slide decks, you can create data table. सब कुछ आपको बना के दे देगा. So for example, you have a YouTube podcast that you want to listen. You listen, you podcast, and कोई podcast है जो आपको देखना है. आपने podcast यहाँ पे लिया, don't have time. You have a PDF document. You have a 100-page document that you have to study, read. You put it here and you create into a podcast. It'll create a podcast for you here by clicking on audio. Or it can create flashcards. It can give reports for you. Okay, I will tell you in detail more about it, but let's see the results. The following analysis union budget identifies key sectors and industries set to benefit from the government policy direction, fiscal and structural reform. As I told you earlier also, I will teach you how to do it. I will give you the required AI tool. I'll give you the required AI tool. Sure, Kumarji, sure. I will give you the exact AI tool so you can use it yourself also. ठीक है, अच्छा दिखाते हैं. ओके, अदिति मैम, कुंवर जी का ध्यान रखना, इनको हेल्प करेंगे. ओके, ठीक है. द फॉलोइंग एनालिसिस ऑफ यूनियन बजट, ये रहा की बजट थीम्स. ये देखो यहाँ पे की बजट थीम्स आ रहा है. What happened? युवा शक्ति driven growth, आत्मनिर्भर भारत, investment led expansion, all of the reasons. What happened in the budget? डिटेल में दे दिया आपको. Sectoral level insight, this is what we are waiting for. नीचे summary भी है. We'll come to the summary later. Biopharmaceutical, 10,000 crore outlay over the next 5 years. Very positive. Semiconductor electronic, you can read what happened, guys. I'm not reading right now. You can read exactly why it is telling you this industry is going to benefit as per the analysis. Infrastructure logistics, इंडिया ग्रो कर रहा है, इंफ्रा तो बढ़ेगा ही, एंड सो विल डिजिटल इंफ्रा, डेटा सेंटर्स एंड क्लाउड सर्विसेज फॉर एआई. टेक्सटाइल्स, क्लाइमेट टेक्नोलॉजी, इट इज गिवन यू क्रिएटिव इकोनॉमी, क्रिएटर्स, सॉरी, tourism hospitality, one of my favorites, MSMEs एंड इनडायरेक्ट बेनिफिशियरीज, बैंकिंग एंड एनबीएफसी। 10 सेक्टर बता दिए इसने आपके लिए। अब देखते हैं विजुअल समरी में क्या है। एवरीबडी विजुअल समरी फोकस। फर्स्ट, बायोफार्मा budget initiative. What is the name of the biopharma initiative that the government took? Biopharma Shakti. Government capital expenditure. Capex means capital expenditure means government is putting money here. डायरेक्ट और इनडायरेक्ट फायदा हो रहा है, डायरेक्टली फायदा हो रहा है। 10,000 करोड़ का पैसा लग रहा है। नियर टर्म इम्पैक्ट वेरी वेरी हाई पॉजिटिव, लॉन्ग टर्म इम्पैक्ट हाई एंड पॉजिटिव, पॉलिसी सपोर्ट हाई, हब फॉर बायोलॉजिकल एंड बायोसिमिलर्स, लुक फॉर इंडस्ट्री इन दिस सेक्टर। सेकेंड, और देखते हैं कौन सा देखें, लेट्स गो नीचे कोई और देखते हैं ताकि यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड डिफरेंट। ओके, टूरिज्म, डेस्टिनेशन डेवलपमेंट, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, हेडिंग क्या थी, सॉरी, पॉलिसी ड्राइवर इज इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बूस्ट मिला है। डायरेक्ट बेनिफिशियरीज, यस, एक्सपेरिमेंटल एक्सपीरियंशियल कल्चरल साइट्स, इफ यू नो Ayodhya, Banaras, all of these, Varanasi have been developed as cultural sites. People are doing religious trips a lot. करेक्ट, उससे बहुत इनको फिलिप मिल रहा है। फिलिप मीन्स अ पुश टू ऑल दीज होटल कंपनीज और ट्रैवल कंपनीज। मीडियम, हाई, हाई, व्हाट इज मीडियम, लेट्स सी व्हाट इज मीडियम। द नियर टर्म इम्पैक्ट मीडियम, लॉन्ग टर्म इम्पैक्ट हाई है, पॉलिसी सपोर्ट भी हाई है, एंड टैलेंट इज दिस वन, टूरिज्म, ये रहा नीचे, स्केलिंग टूरिज्म एज एन इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटी। यू कैन सी ऑल दी सेक्टर्स दैट इन्होंने लिखा है। चूज अ सेक्टर दैट यू लाइक आउट ऑफ इट एंड यू कैन pick your sectors. Give me an MB in the chat now if this is doable now. अभी तक तो नहीं आ रहा था ना, अब धीरे धीरे समझ आना शुरू हो जाएगा। An MB in the chat now, this is helpful guys. MB in the chat now. अभी तो शुरू करा, अभी एक और चीज दिखाता हूँ, अभी एक और चीज दिखाता हूँ। I'll have to show you one more thing. Yes, MB? Okay, lovely. All right, thank you. Let me use the same analysis. You can also do it on, अच्छा, you can also do it on ChatGPT. ओके, ChatGPT पे अच्छा रिजल्ट दिया था, मैंने देखा था। लेट मी शो यू, लेट मी शो यू ChatGPT क्या रिजल्ट दिया था। नो, ये वाला, ठीक है। लेट्स सी द ChatGPT रिजल्ट। आई एम पेस्टिंग द एंटायर थिंग हियर, I have pasted the entire thing here, and let's see how does ChatGPT shows the result. It gave us good results. We tested it multiple places. We did not like one of the tools that two tools that did the research. ये quickly अच्छा result दिया. Guys, I am using the free versions here. Okay, I have the paid versions also, but I'm not using it because I know I don't want you to take all the paid versions. No, so I am using the free versions. I'm not taking the results in paid में थोड़ा result better आएगा दूसरे में। Maybe you go to Claude, they can give you better results with paid, but you have to pay $20 a month. Why should you want to do it? It is giving you, so I'm using the free ones so that you also get the similar results. Okay, key budget themes यहाँ पे आपको सामने दिखना शुरू हो जाएगा, ठीक है। सेक्टर लेवल इनसाइट्स, इंफ्रा एंड कंस्ट्रक्शन, सेमीकंडक्टर्स इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स सेम आया है, बायोफार्मा हेल्थ केयर सेम आया है, आपके सामने है, टेक्सटाइल सेम है, सी, सो इट इज MSME इज सेम, स्मॉल एंटरप्राइज इकोसिस्टम। It is also giving you the reason, direct beneficiary. You can read it, guys. At least you should read the AI results. At least. I have gone through so much pain to explain it to you so that you understand the AI results. Okay, let me go and show you the, ye table is what I wanted to show you. Visual summary table. Infra and construction, direct beneficiary, how public capital infrastructure, गवर्नमेंट ने इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर स्पेंडिंग हो रहा है, नियर टर्म इम्पैक्ट हाई है, लॉन्ग टर्म हाई है, पॉलिसी हाई है, large scale public infrastructure investment, very very good. Similarly, you can go on to the next 5-7 sectors and you can find out your 4-5 sectors out of it. This is how it is done in the simplest of manner. अब बताओ मजा आ रहा है, अब बताओ मजा आ रहा है, yep, yes, अब doable है ना? Okay, yeah, give me a thumbs up if you think now it's 9. Now you can give me 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. I knew it because I was doing the tough part earlier. Now I'm doing the nicer part now. So I will get, yeah, people will start liking more. I know it. Okay. Yes? Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay. Let me quickly move forward then. Thank you. Key points, remember. Identify sectors that receive significant budgetary allocation. So once you read the AI result, you will see which sector has received more money, which is a good thing for that, right? It can grow faster. Newly allocated sector, watch for sectors that were previously neglected but have new funding this year. ठीक है, कौन सा नया सेक्टर है? बायोफार्मा, I can see is one. इंडस्ट्री फोकस एरिया वो सारे उसमें दिए हुए थे, ये रिजल्ट्स हैव ऑलरेडी गिवन दीस थिंग्स. Identify major focus areas and industries with potential spillover growth into related sectors. Exponential growth, देखो वो कौन सी इंडस्ट्रीज यहाँ पे ग्रोथ आपको ज्यादा तेजी से मिल रही है, एंड यू कैन फाइंड आउट दोज सेक्टर्स. Understood, guys? I just use AI for it. Let me show you something important. Now, guys, hold on. एक और AI tool है, एक और AI tool है. I want to show it to you. Let me show it to you. अभी I was showing you. We did what all analysis did we do? Pestle करा और कौन सा करा? Let me see if you remember or not. We did Pestle, and what other two analysis we did today? Can you name it for me? Pestle kara, okay, and one more. Absolutely right. Right, people are paying attention. Good. We did Pestle, we did SWOT, right, and we did 5 forces. Correct. Now let me show you the AI tool. I will always bring tough things first, and then I make it easier for you. I have a I have a tool for this which will do a comprehensive SWOT and pest analysis of industry for you also. ठीक है, तो चैट जीपीटी पे जाएंगे and we will quickly go to this new chat and we will write here which industry do you want to analyze. Let's go here and find out an industry we want to analyze. Let's say I want to do tourism and hospitality. Tourism hospitality पे गए, इसका लिंक पेस्ट करा. You can go to IBF also, you can go to Invest India also. दोनों भी कर सकते हो. It's good that you can do both of it. Go here, copy this link and paste it at the end. I am writing here, which is the industry name? Tourism and hospitality. Tourism. यहाँ पे जगह बनी हुई थी. I will show you where I'm writing. Wait. Don't get confused. Here I have the space for you. See, industry name. Replace this industry name with tourism and hospitality. You can do any industry you want. You can do automobile also. Okay. Now I'll copy it again so that you understand. Okay, I'll quickly copy this again. And I have links also pasted here. I will give you this sheet, don't worry. Okay, I'm doing tourism and hospitality. I've copied the links from where I went to this IBEF industry and I went to tourism hospitality. Clear? You can go to any of these which you want. Tourism hospitality में गए और ये आपको सब दिख गया. इसी का लिंक कॉपी करा है. Second, what I did, I also went here and I यहाँ जाके देखा, ये PDF था मेरे पास. Tourism and hospitality industry report. I clicked on it. I got one more link. I took this link also and I pasted both of them at the bottom here. ठीक है, let me just paste it here for everybody to see. ठीक है, ये सारे लिंक दे दिए और ये सारा यहाँ पे दे दिया. अब इसको मैं करूंगा एंटर. Let me also copy this again and also do it at notebook LM. Let me also do it notebook LM. ये SWOT analysis का मैंने बनाया हुआ है. Same thing, I am just copying it, putting it here and pressing enter. Guys, आपको इसका रिकॉर्डिंग भी मिलेगा. जस्ट इन केस आपको लग रहा है कि आई एम नॉट एबल टू कोप अप फास्ट, you can stop, watch recording, do it on your own convenience, have the tool ready for you, make an account, it's free, and then you can do it there also. ठीक है, जब तक ये रन करता है, let's go to chat GPT. हाँ, तभी तो हम दो कर रहे हैं, कोई तो जल्दी करेगा ना. Let's come here. A structured industry research note on the tourism and hospitality industry in India, combining macro insights with SWOT and PESTEL framework for strategy and investment valuation. First, let's read a little bit. Tourism hospitality trend. The tourism industry sector in India, one of the largest, 46 million job projection to give these many jobs. Okay, will grow from. People who are asking me where to find the industry size, ये देखो सामने लिखा हुआ है. India's travel market is projected to grow from 75 billion to 125 billion by FY27. It is expected to grow at around 9% CAGR, means every year it is going at 9% cumulative annual growth rate. SWOT analysis, ये सारा SWOT analysis है. What is SWOT? What is SWOT? Strength, weakness, opportunity, threat. क्या strength है आप पढ़ सकते हैं. What are the weaknesses? Infrastructure. हमारे the only problem I find in India is infrastructure. रोड नहीं होता है. हाँ, accessibility नहीं है. A lot of things are there, right? Weakness, opportunities, and threats. Global economic slowdown, geopolitical risk, environmental risk, ये सारे threats आ गए. Pest analysis, factor analysis. It is also, if you've noted or not, it is also giving you impact rating. How much rating? Look at it, guys. It is giving you rating also. Pest analysis 8 out of 10, highly supportive. The government is encouraging travel tourism. Economic factor, good, 8. Social factor, 9. The way you gave me rating, they also gave it the ratings. Okay. Legal factors, impact. Total rating में देगा यहाँ पर देखो. Strength 8.5, weakness 6, 9, 8, 6.6. Oh, good. Then they also have pestle ratings. And overall rating is 8 out of 10, which is good. Interpretation, highly structured, strong domestic demand policy, industry is attractive for long term, especially in companies with strong brand. इंडिया में सबसे बड़ा कौन सा ब्रांड है होटल्स में? Which is the biggest brand of hotels in India? Biggest brands of hotels sir, hotels. Right, जो listed भी है. Taj Hotel, absolutely right. Indian hotels, bang on. Look for good companies in this sector if you have to really grow. Summary, pros and cons. ये इसके pros हैं, ये इसके cons हैं. ये आपको पता लग जाएगा कि आपको इसमें इन्वेस्ट करना है कि नहीं. सिमिलरली यहां पे भी रिजल्ट आ गया आपका. देखो ये दोनों ने अच्छे रिजल्ट्स दिए मेरे को. और इसमें अच्छी चीज क्या है, और देयर इज वन मोर थिंग इन नोटबुक LM. I'll quickly show you SWOT, strength, weakness, opportunity, threat. There's also pestle analysis, and there's also conclusion. It has given you ratings. 8.9 दिया है इसने तो 10 की जगह. Summary of pros and cons भी है. What are the pros and what are the cons? If you are more interested, you can go here and you can click on mind map or infographic. It will create a mind map for you for the analysis that it did. It can also do a infographic for you. तो सब कुछ करेंगे तो एक साथ नहीं होगा. It will take time. You can of course try and do it. Let's see. आ ही गए तो ये लो. In front of you guys, in front of you, this is what I was talking about. Market overview. ये देखो. This is so interesting to read now. You can read it here. Economic contribution, GDP share 6.6%. Imagine you're doing it for this. You can do it for any of your PDFs or any of your reports. Travel and tourism, projected GDP, बंद कर दो. Employment, देखो इतना एम्प्लॉयमेंट बनेगा, बंद कर दो. Industry segment, accommodation, transportation, attraction, travel agent, these are the industry segments inside the hospitality. Accommodation, all your Taj, all your Sheraton hotels, all your different brands come here. Accor hotels सब यहीं पर आते हैं. ITC, transportation, attractions, travel agent, tour operators, all your SOTCs of the world come under travel agents. Then emerging segments, ये देखो, spiritual tourism, medical tourism, ये सारे segments है. Is this amazing, guys? Isn't this amazing, this AI tool and the way we'll use it? Can I have an MB in the chat if you find this is amazing? I too loved it when I use it. I just thought I should share it with you. Yep. MBs left, right, and center. Agreed. Perfect. Sure, Kunveer ji. We will make sure you get that. Don't worry. Give it some time. We will make sure you get that. Okay. Amazing. MBs. Outstanding. Perfect. स्टॉक का भी करेंगे. अभी इंडस्ट्री करें, स्टॉक का भी करेंगे. ओके. इसको टू कैन डाउनलोड ऑल्सो गाइस. ये देखो यहाँ पे डाउनलोड का ऑप्शन है ऑन योर राइट. आई एम स्क्रोलिंग इट. यू कैन क्लिक ऑन इट, यू कैन डाउनलोड इट एंड यू कैन कीप इट. ठीक है. अंडरस्टूड. ओके. ये देखो सब एक साथ बंद हो गया. यू कैन जस्ट कीप ऑन प्लेइंग विद इट. ओके. इट्स अमेजिंग टू प्ले. ओके. आई जस्ट क्विकली क्लोज इट और आई जस्ट कीप प्लेइंग विद इट ओनली. ओके. कमिंग बैक. So this is how you can analyze. Pestle analysis we did. We also did pest analysis. We also did using AI. We did the budget analysis where you can find sectors from it. Okay. All right. What next? So okay, very important things that I'm going to show you now. More tools that you can use to keep updated. लोगों को पता नहीं है कैसे पता करना है. मैं फ्री चीजें बताने वाला हूँ. सब कुछ फ्री बताने वाला हूँ. Nothing is paid. Focus. For spotting potential industries, you should read and follow good resources. Now, newspapers तो पढ़ने ही पढ़ने वो सब ठीक है, but there's something called as Substack, and there's something called as YouTube podcast. I'm going to show you what you can do it. Okay, I'll quickly show you how you can do it as we move forward. Hold on. Second is you should also observe your surrounding, like how consumption patterns are changing. I told you people are doing more premium products. People are spending a lot more on what? People are sending more because GST कट हुआ, लोग consumer durables में ज्यादा कर रहे हैं. Sure, Prashandi, give me. I will make sure it is done. Okay, don't worry. Okay, what next? Go through the budget, and I told you how to go through the budget. You can analyze the budget in minutes using the tools that I told you, the prompts that will be given. Third, read research reports. I will tell you how. Fifth, use AI for multiple implications. जो मैंने आपको AI tools दिए वो use करो. ये 5 चीजें करनी है. Now let me tell you how to do these things. First, in front of you, Substack. What is this? Guys, Substack is something I have to show you. It's free. How many of you know Substack? Raise of hand. How many of you know Substack? Raise of hand. No? No? Okay. Very few. Very, very few. Substack is something like this. कहाँ गया? ये ना? हाँ, in front of you. Substack is something like this. In front of you, it's a free account, substack.com. You can make it. Very, very good people. Some people charge money. We don't have to pay money to them. There are so many good reports, so many good things to read here. Subscription pe jaoge, you can look at, or you see all the subscriptions that I have. You can have subscriptions. Zerodha has a lot of free subscriptions here. Daily Brief by Zerodha, Chatter with Zerodha. You don't have to read all of them. I would love and I would want you guys to read. But again, use AI. Again, use Notes LLM. नोटबुक एलएम को यूज करो, वो डालो और बोलो मुझे बताओ टॉप 10 फाइंडिंग्स क्या है इसका. इफ यू डोंट वांट टू रीड इट, सी, अंडरस्टूड. व्हाट नेक्स्ट? यू कैन गो एंड यू कैन सब्सक्राइब टू व्हाटएवर. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ फ्री पीपल हु आर राइटिंग हियर. You can go find out whom do you want to subscribe to and explore. You can go here, you can find out here best sellers कौन से हैं. You can go and find out who you like, whoever is writing. You can go and find out. For example, let's say in finance I want to see subscription. Let me show you. I've forgotten. History पे जाते हैं. Okay, Money Muscle is decent. I've forgotten. Hold on. Yeah, you should definitely go to Daily Brief by Zerodha. There is Ray Dalio, R-A-Y Dalio. There are a lot of names. I can ask the team to send you a couple of Substack. Let me do that. Let me ask. Suddenly मुझे नाम नहीं याद आ रहे. But I can ask the team to send you Ashwath Damodaran. देखो सामने आ रहा है. You should definitely have these people in your subscription. These are free. You can click on this. You can subscribe. See, subscribe हो गया. Now we'll start getting all the Ashwath Damodaran. Whatever he writes, whatever he says. Okay, so like Nassim Nicholas Taleb, very, very good. I will like to listen to it. I would like to read to. I have recently made it. I used to listen to it, read it earlier, but अब मैं करता नहीं हूँ. मैं दोबारा करूँगा. ठीक है. So I will be doing it with you and I'll be sharing the top ones with you also. India में भी अच्छे हैं कुछ, but कुछ some of India and some of foreign ones will give you a lot of perspective. Okay, you can also follow AI here. Not only investing, you can also follow pages for AI, whatever you like, whatever your interest area is, you can do that. Okay, one. Apart from that, I want to show you Ken. There is one more. This is paid. This is paid if somebody wants to do it. The Ken.com. It gives you very, very good reports. It gives you very, very good writing, very, very good report. If you're okay reading them, if you like them, you can also go to Ken.com. It is great. Ken, and it should be really, really helpful for you to to read it and to to follow. Not only this, to follow the market. It is really, really helpful, and you should not only market, in general it has good writings, so you can subscribe it, but you'll have to pay money for this. Okay. Third, Money Control. You can also look into it. I pay 365 rupees a year. I have this plan, 365 rupees a year. I have the pro subscription for Money Control. महंगा वाला नहीं लेता मैं. 365 a year is decent. It gives me whatever I want. If you want to pay money and if you're okay, then you should go for Mint and ET Prime for India. Mint and ET Prime. I'm repeating, Mint and ET Prime. You can take one of them. You can take the later one, rest of them later. Mint and ET Prime. If you want to take a premium, you can start with one. Don't take both of them together. ET Prime से start कर लो, फिर बाद में Mint ले लेना. It is very good to read for all of the Indian personal finance and investing. बहुत अच्छा information मिलेगा आपको for India. ET Prime and Mint. Start with ET Prime, then you can take Mint later on also. It's okay to spend this amount. एक dinner कम करेंगे, सब बराबर हो जाएगा. Last, podcast. Now, on YouTube, on Spotify, on Google, and on Apple also there's some podcast channel. YouTube, Spotify, Google, Apple. Time नहीं है सुनने का. Best है. There are ways to summarize it now. There are extensions on your Google Chrome. You can go and download that, or you can paste the link to Notebook LM again. YouTube पे podcast है, YT notebook LM पे जाके you can paste it. You can paste it in the notebook LM here. It will convert into readable things for you if you don't have the time, or if you can listen to it, it's great. These are the 5 things. If you do it, guys, uh, you can do it through AI जो मैंने आपको दिए हैं. You can do that. Money matters in Amazon Prime. Okay, fair enough. I haven't gone through, but okay, should be fine. If somebody is referred to it, I will go through it. Substack is very very good. You can find reports there. Telegram पे इतने channels हैं जो आपको free reports मिल जाएंगे. Money Control is good. 365 rupees a year is nothing. The Ken.com is good if you want to read large reports. This is for serious people who want to really read it. Podcast on YouTube, Spotify, and Google. You can get the links and you can send it to Notebook LM, make a free account, and will convert it to you in flashcards, in quizzes, or in ask them, give me like 20%, 80-20 rule hota hai, that give me 20%, give me 80% of things in the 20% format. Okay, so basically ask them कि top 10 चीजें मुझे बता दो in the top 10 bullet points, and with a brief summary. Spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes, read it, you get the entire logic if you don't want to read it. Helpful, guys. Can I get an MB? Then I give you the pro tip. Can I get an MB if you can, if you find this helpful? I'm sharing all these resources which I use, and I think it'll be very, very useful for you to go through it. Okay, a lot of MBs for me. Thank you. One more thing. You can also sign up for Google Alerts if you haven't. If you haven't, you can also sign up for Google Alert. Simplest one, I think, is Substack, or any of the news that you want to read. You want to read on monthlycontrol.com, you can read on Mint. These are simple, right? You can quickly read it. दिन में आधा घंटा spend किया, read करा, you will never be out of touch. Pro tip, sign up for Google Alerts to keep you updated. It's very simple. Type Google Alert on Google. Go आपके Google account से login करना. Whatever keywords you want to put in. Let's say telecommunication sector का आपको update चाहिए. Write telecommunication there. You will start receiving all the updates regarding telecommunication on your email. How about that? You will start receiving on your email. You want to write, you want to know more about travel and tourism, you want to know about particular industry or particular company, Indian hotels likho wahan pe, all your reports will start coming, all the news will start coming in your Telegram. I would suggest make a different email account for Google Alerts, nahi to bahut sare alerts aa jayenge. You'll go crazy. Oh my god, so many alerts are coming up, right? Make it more accurate. Don't just write random AI. You'll get so many of them, you'll get tired. So make a different email if you want, and it's free, right? Make a different email and use that email. You can get a lot of reports there. All right, understood? Okay, this is what I wanted to share with you. I've tried to cover whatever I think is necessary for you to understand industries. I've given you all the tools, all the resources, Let me quickly do a recap now what we've done today. We started with talking about fundamental analysis, 2 approaches to that, bottoms up analysis and top down analysis. I talked about top down from macro to micro, and then we went from micro specific company to the overall economy. That's bottom up analysis. Then we move on to industry analysis. We talked about 3 approaches to industry analysis. Sorry, we talked about 3 approaches. We talked about SWOT analysis, pestle analysis, and 5 forces model. We used AI. We used AI for pestle analysis. We used AI for SWOT analysis. We talked about, as I told you, industry analysis, pestle, 5 forces model in front of you, and then SWOT analysis, strength, weakness, which is internal to an industry, opportunity, threats, which are external to an industry. We talked about how to study business model. I gave you an example of Blinkit, how to study business models. I told you about union budget analysis, how you can go to IBEF, Indian budget, and how you can go to Invest India. Find out the budget. I'm going to give you the links, also the tools, so that you can also do it yourself, the budget analysis. We did AI for analysis. We used AI for budget analysis. I'm going to give you the prompts. By tomorrow, you should have all of these things as promised. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I hope you have really enjoyed it. All the things promised, LMS recordings will be uploaded for you very, very soon. We'll try and update it within 24 hours. We'll try and update. Yes, team. Yes, of course. We'll try to update it for 24 hours. is what I'll try to ask the team to do it. In 24 hours, you should be having all the things in your LMS week 1 and week 2. Can I get an MB in the chat if you found this useful? Now, can I get an MB in the chat? Now I know with the MB, number of MBs, I would know how I did and how I can do better or how I'm doing. So this really helps me out to help you. Can I get that an MB? Because I have one more information to share before I close today. I have one more information to share before I close today. One more information to share. Yes, one more information to share. Okay, a lot of MBs coming in. Can I have everybody giving me a MB or not MB, whatever you want to? Huh? It's okay. It's okay. All right. Thank you. It was a mind-blowing session. Thank you, Amarshi ji. Thank you, awesome. Thank you, Sunil ji. There will be one link which will be shared to you right now. एक link आएगा आपके पास. There's one link which has been shared with you. It's a small link. If you can click on it, it opens a Google form. If you can quickly drop in how did you find today's session, your name, email address, how would you rate the session, and any comments you might have. It will really help me out to make sessions better for you going forward, because I want to give you the best of what I have. Yep. Can you give me a thumbs up if you're filling that feedback form for me? Can I get a thumbs up from everybody? Hello Purnima ji, hello. Pratik ji, Praveen ji, kaise hain aap? Perfect. Thank you Sanjeev ji, thank you. Lot of thumbs up coming in. I'm expecting more of done. Okay, people already give me a done. Lovely. Kar bhi diya. Outstanding. Thank you. Done. Nachiket ji, thank you. Donadula ji, thank you. Lot of thumbs up. Prema ji, Vignesh ji, thank you so much. The prompt for everything will be shared, sir. Everything. Prashant ji, everything will be shared with you. Definitely by 24 hours, everything will be uploaded. Okay, I'll make sure of it. Going forward also, everything will upload in 24 hours. You will get the last week also if it's not there, and this week also 24 hours. Sure, Prashantji, I will make sure it happens. Don't worry, it'll be there for you. Thank you for all the feedbacks, guys. Thank you so much. Bye. Take care. Have a great day. Evening ahead, weekend ahead for you, weekday ahead for you, whenever you have joined me, if you're watching the recording or the live session. Had a great time meeting all of you today. Absolutely, Pritiji, absolutely. Bye. Take care. Thank you. See you soon. See you for the next session. Bye. Let's keep the learning continuing. Thank you. Bye. Take care. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.